Welcome to Game Day. The University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG-TV. Today, the Eagles take on the UW Stevens Point Pointers. Our game is brought to you by 360 Real Estate, helping to build the future of lacrosse. The Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. By Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. By Dahl Honda. Test drive a CRV today at Dahl Honda at 4th and Cass. By Ace of Lacrosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. And by Howie's on Lacrosse. Before or after the game, make it Howie's on Lacrosse. Now let's go down to the field in Stevens Point and the KQEG-TV broadcast team, Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the University of Wisconsin at Stevens Point. And today, the Eagles finish out the season against the Pointers. Hi, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson today, live from the beautiful confines of Community Field here at Gorky Park in Stevens Point. And Terry, I was not at the UWL game last week when they took on Eau Claire. They had a nice win there, didn't they?
Mike Schmidt had glowing remarks about that win, 42-7. A lot of people there. Veterans Day, Roger Herring Stadium, and record-breaking Evan Lewandowski, Cole Speaker, breaking all kinds of records. The defense showed up like Matt Janish always prepares them. Held Eau Claire to 124 yards, including, you ready for this? 2 yards rushing, and a set a record with 16 tackles for loss and 8 quarterback sacks. So it was a great afternoon at UWL.
Well, good to see that that was a great game and a win for them. Now today, this is the last game of the season. We're pretty sure they're not going to get into playoffs. How important is this game for UWL?
Well, it's highly important. They've had a great year. We're going to talk about that. But I was at yesterday's practice, their final practice. The seniors wore their high school jerseys to practice, and it was an awesome afternoon because it was a nice day at the stadium, and everybody was sky high. It was emotional. I reflect back to my own last game and last practice, and it was emotional. And I reflect back to a month ago when our grandson Julian had their last game at Logan, and it was highly emotional too. So it's emotional for both sides because we saw the Pointer seniors being introduced here before the game.
Well, and I was going to say it is emotional for the Pointers also. It is the last game of the season for them, and they probably would like to finish it on a win. They haven't had the greatest season, have they?
They had high expectations like most teams have in August, but their goals did not come true. They have only won one game since October 5th. They beat UW Eau Claire 40-12. No, they're not having the kind of year that they were hoping. So, hearing that, obviously they want to end on a positive note.
And who should we be looking for on the Stevens Point side? Who are the players that we want to keep an eye on?
I like their quarterback, senior Matt Urbanski, who is from Edgar. By the way, you had Edgar in Bangor last night, and it came out Edgar winning that game and moving to the state finals next Saturday. 2,000 yards for him. Jonte Webb, we have to keep our eye on him. 800 yards, 7 touchdowns. And so they don't have the star power that UWL has, but they play a combination of different things, and so it's not going to be just show up and expect to win.
Well, now you meet each week with Mike Schmidt, I know, before these games, and you probably met with him this week. What did he have to say? What is his expectations for this game today?
He's so confident, Rick, of their offense. And by the way, he's the offensive coordinator, including the head coach. And I said, Mike, you have really evolved into being a tremendous play caller. And he said, you know what? Next year, I don't think I'm going to turn it over to anyone else. Of course, Isaac Frichte left early in the season, and he was going to be the play caller. So, I mean, he's comfortable. I think there's good harmony between Evan Lewandowski and Mike Schmidt in terms of play selections and so on. So he's looking for a great game out of his star power. We're going to talk about those guys. Our viewers really even know who they are. Sorensen, Speaker, Simichek, and so on. But I like to see their rushing game improved a little bit. Jalen Clark, the senior, back from a shoulder injury. He is going to be playing much more here this afternoon, and they may empty their playbook and do some different things using Kaiser Hildebrand as the quarterback in the red zone.
That'll be interesting. Well, let's jump into keys to the game here, brought to you by Dahl Motorworks, or Dahl Honda rather. Remember, Dahl Honda has your keys to a new Pilot or CRV. That's Dahl Honda at 4th and Cass in La Crosse. Keys to the game, Terry.
One of the concerns for the Point is their offensive line, and one of the strengths of UWL is their defensive line. Watch that matchup in the trenches. UWL's playmakers. Speaker, who last week caught 17 passes out of 18 that he was targeted. Think of that.
Wow.
Cam Sorensen excels on that go route to the outside. I think that's a key, along with Simichek. And the game plan by defense coordinator Matt Janis' ability to find good matchups, rotate people in, keeping people fresh, and UWL off to a fast start. 73-7 in points in the first quarter. I think that sends a powerful message. So it will be a Herculean task, I think, needed by the Pointers in order to beat the Eagles here this afternoon.
Well, we'll see how it goes as they bring the colors out onto the field for the Star Spangled Banner. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the start of today's game after this.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
You're invited to celebrate the 56th Annual Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th. This is the area's most spectacular holiday craft show, where you'll find that one-of-a-kind gift. For over 5 decades, crafters from 6 states have headed to the La Crosse Center to participate in this award-winning fair. Santa and Rudolph are on hand every day, so mark it on your calendar. 56 years of great holidays. The Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. They're out center field, Terry, and let's see. Who's going to get the ball first? They're going to tell us now. The Eagles will get the ball first.
I'm glad to see we have a really good, experienced crew working this game, too. Some younger, mixed with some veterans like Jeff Linehan, the white hat, working this game. We saw him work an earlier game, a conference game. So a good mix of old and new here, wearing the stripes this afternoon. As we end the season, of course, winter sports off to a good start. UWL men and women both playing today on the road in preseason tournaments, and wrestling off to a start at UWL. So girls basketball at the high school level off and running as of last Friday, or last Monday, and this Monday the boys start, and we start our schedule of broadcast next week.
We do. We start on Tuesday with our first game. The girls.
Yeah, I think Art and I are at West Salem for West Salem and Onalaska.
Well, Tuesday it'll be you and me this
Okay.
week, and then Thursday it'll be you and Art, and then Friday it'll be Art and me. So yeah, we're going to be jumping right in. Basketball season. Yahoo!
Well, and you know who's deep for the Eagles.
Absolutely, Simonchek. He's
And
down there ready.
He's what's scary about him is the fact that he not only is it can do everything in open spaces, and explode and so on, but he's only a junior, so he's going to be setting all kinds of records before his career is over.
No kidding. All right, here we go. Kicking off for the Pointers, number 58.
From Melrose.
Excuse me, 98.
Yeah,
Victor Ponterio.
Yeah, I remember him as a Melrose Mindoro athlete, and kicks into the end zone, and the Eagles will see, first we'll see Lewandowski as quarterback.
We'll start on the 25. It'll be 1st and 25 for the Eagles.
See what the Eagles do on this first possession. Most teams script their plays to begin the game. We'll see what Mike Schmidt has dialed up here.
Mike Stellick wanted me to say hi to you, by the way.
Yeah, I always enjoy him listening. He's at games all the time when I'm officiating.
1st and 10, here we go. Lewandowski out of the gun, Speaker in motion. He hands it off to Speaker on a jet sweep. Speaker gets around the right side. He's got 10, he's got 15.
We've seen that occasionally too, Rick, during the season. He likes to run that jet sweep or stretch play, tackled by Felix King, number 6.
Well done. Speaker gets it up to the, we're at about the 42-yard line now. It'll be 1st and 10 again. Here's Lewandowski out of the gun. Stutzman in the backfield. This time, Simonchek in motion. They go to Stutzman. He'll go through the line, and he's going to pick up a good 7-8 yards on that run.
Well, that offensive line has really come alive, I'm telling you. Bongers and Bertoya, Richardson, Connor Berry, and Jesse Orrock. Orrock, the only senior in that offensive line from Burnsville, and they average about 270 pounds, and that's one of the biggest improvements, I think.
2nd down and 2. Lewandowski once again out of the gun, single back, receivers right and left. Lewandowski looking to pass. He's got Sorensen.
Yeah, Sorensen, and just a good out route, getting the first down.
Sorensen wearing number 3 today because of a torn jersey, I was told. His number 86, which is normally his number, was torn, so they put him in number 3 today.
Doesn't matter what number he's in.
No.
He's still lethal when
That's right.
catching the ball. He wasn't even figured early on in August in training camp to the degree that he has performed this year.
Once again now, 1st down, and the 46, it looks like. There's a throw by Lewandowski for Speaker, a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
That could have been intercepted. Felix King was right there.
Yeah,
But,
he was open too. Speaker found the soft spot, and if the ball would have been thrown accurately, would have had another 1st down.
Ball on the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 10 now for the Eagles. 13:30 left in the first quarter. We're just getting things underway. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson bringing you today's game.
Pointers playing a combination of press and a little bit of soft coverage. Cover 2, cover 3.
Simonchek in motion. He fakes to Simonchek. He's keeping it himself. Lewandowski runs it all the way for a first down. Picks up about 11 yards and brings it down to the 30-yard line.
Early in the season, Lewandowski was not happy with his performance. He has gotten steadily better every single game.
He has.
Oh, my
No
goodness.
kidding.
And his poise, his ability to read the defense, not make foolish decisions. I mean, it's remarkable how he has improved. And keep in mind, he is a sophomore.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. And again, they go to Speaker. Speaker on a jet sweep coming around the left side this time. And he's going to pick up another first down, get it down to the 15-yard line.
Boy, if we could replay that. Number 80 for the Eagles, just a tremendous pancake block. Will Jostin, the tight end from Palatine. When you look at McManus and Jostin blocking, there's two pretty special tight ends, I'll tell you.
All right, here we go. Ball now on the 15-yard line.
Stretch play to one side, and Speaker brings it back to the other.
Simonchek, Speaker, Sorensen. There's the snap to Lewandowski. He rolls out to his right side. Looks like he's going to keep it and run with it. He does. And he gets it down inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 8.
Again, keep in mind it was not a designed run for Lewandowski. He just saw the cavity open up and got another good run on first down.
You know, I forgot that Lewandowski was just a sophomore. He's going to. You always think of the quarterback as being a senior, but you're right. He's going to be along for a couple more years. He's just going to get better every year here.
He'll set all kinds of additional records.
You bet he will.
Broke Craig Kusik's record last week, and he'll be one of the best ever.
I think so. Lewandowski again out of the gun, hands it to Stutzman this time. Stutzman root through the end zone into the touchdown.
Boy, again on that left side, Rick, just talk about perfect blocking.
Welcome to Game Day. The University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG TV. Today, the Eagles take on the UW Stevens Point Pointers. Our game is brought to you by 360 Real Estate, helping to build the future of lacrosse. The Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill.
31 of 34 from West Salem.
Set to Ryan Byrne.
Yeah, set to put this 7th point on the board, and he does.
And he does.
The extra point is good.
So there we go. It's 11 minutes and 41 seconds left yet to play here, and the Eagles put one up on the board. It's 7-0.
Hey, Pointer fan, the UWSP women's basketball team home opener is next Wednesday, November 20th, in the Burke Gym against Lakeland University. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. We hope to see you there.
It didn't take long, did it?
No, we're doing good here. All right. Eagles now will kick it off. All right, here we go, folks. Eagles kicking off.
Fryer and Lucas set to return these. And Donovan Lucas from Milwaukee, the junior, returned 2 kicks for touchdown during the season, so be careful for him.
Takes it at about the 12-yard line out to the 20, and now he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, what a great open field tackle by Ryan Gingler, the junior from Delavan. See, we haven't had a chance to see much of the Pointers, so it'll be interesting to see what they bring to this game. As we talked about Matt Urbanski, the 6'5" senior from Edgar, 2,000 yards, 14 TDs, but he's also thrown 11 interceptions.
Wow. All right, here we go. Gets the handoff there, takes it down to about the 25-yard line where he's taken down. Gain of about 6 on that play.
Moderate gain, tackled by number 37, Zach Pierce from Coon Valley, Westby High School. introduce that defense to you while we have a break with a pointer down.
Yep. Injury out there.
Zilmer, Abitz, Dorschner, and Flathers, the defensive line. Linebackers, Joey Bolda, Rusty Murphy, Zach Pierce, and the defensive backs, Joey Roth from Stevens Point. Bet you this is special for him playing here. Noah Schober from Eau Claire Regis, Peter Kissling with 49 tackles from Oregon, and Nathan Clark from Oconomowoc.
All right.
We'll see a lot of different personnel changes, keeping people fresh, like we've seen all season for the Eagle defense. That's going to be kind of a difficult thing. It was 6 seniors on the starting unit, which will graduate, and the offense not so bad. Only 3 seniors on this offense, but Cole Speaker, what a loss he's going to be, huh?
No kidding.
Jesse Orrick, the only senior lineman from Burnsville.
They're going to get him up. I think they're going to help him up there and get him off the field. Did you get a number on the injured player? Number 75. That is Jalen Burks. Help him off the field here.
Jalen Burks, the senior 6'5", 300-pounder from Milwaukee. Hope he's not seriously injured on his last game here.
You hate to finish your career that way.
Caleb Boulder, Jack Rapala, Brandon Burkheiser, and Ben Scheheimer, the 300-pounder from Wild Rose, that offensive line.
Well, let's make it 2nd down and 6 now. Ball on the 27-yard line. Hermansky working out of the gun. Williams in the backfield. 2 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. There's the snap. Oh, and we've got movement.
We have a flag on the play.
That is going to be Ben Gosenheimer, who moved. They'll back it up 5 yards.
Yeah, I just talked about him. Gosenheimer from Wild Rose. That's not too far from here.
Yeah.
6'6", 300-pound junior.
He's up 2nd down, 11 for the Pointers.
There's Hermansky now, takes the shot out of the gun. Pressure on him, he gets it off to Williams though. Williams with some running room gets the 1st down, and he'll pick up a few more.
Yeah, found his check down receiver. Good 1st down. Tackled by number 26. Noah Schober from Eau Claire Regis.
All right, Hermansky working out of the gun down there. He's got 2 receivers to the right side now, 1 to the left side.
Changing his call.
Dual backs. 1st down.
He's checking out of his play again, but
5 seconds left. He's got to get that ball snapped here. 2, 1, just gets it off. Here's the handoff. It's going to come around this side, this time to Jeffrey Williams, the running back. And no gain on that play.
yeah, good block, though, at the point of attack by number 76, Ben Gosheimer.
Brings up 2nd down.
Made up for the fact he had a penalty the last play.
There's the snap. Hermansky takes the shot. There's it over the middle. Oh, can't hang on to it. He drops it. That was Charlie Kramer. That was Devin Baldridge, the intended receiver.
Should have been caught, too.
Yeah, it should have.
Right.
In and out of his hands.
Yeah, right in the soft spot of the Eagle defense.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Greg Breitenbach, the 2nd-year head coach here for the Pointers, trying to get this program directed in the right spot.
Point reception by number 1, Devin Baldridge.
Oh, you're vulnerable catching the ball right in the middle like that, and you talk about a tremendous tackle by number 59.
Got another player
And
getting up
that's good
slowly,
for a
though.
Pointer first down.
That's Baldridge.
Joey Bolda, number 59, but I thought his number was changed.
Well, they have another player coming off the field, but it looks like he's walking off on his own power, maybe just dazed for a moment. Well, hopefully he'll be back out there. Romansky takes the shot, hands it off.
Pointer carried by number 28,
Stegall carrying the ball that time. Jahai Stegall.
Rusty Murphy, who leads the Eagles in tackles as a junior from Cudahy, making that tackle.
Brings up second down, 9 yards to go for the Pointers.
Second down and 9 for the Pointers. Pointers once again out of the gun. Here's Romansky. Nope. He's going to change it up again. He'll put 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. In the backfield with him, Jahai Stegall. Here's Romansky looking downfield, right over the middle. He's got a man, and he's good for about 15, 17 yards. They still haven't gotten him down yet. Finally, they get him down.
Josh Krzyzewski.
Yeah, he ran out of the tackle of Nathan Clark, which is not easy to do. Nathan Clark, a pretty solid tackler from Oconomowoc, the senior defensive back.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pointers. The ball on the 29-yard line of the Eagles. Once again, out of the gun. In motion goes James Thompson. A handoff to Stegall, and he makes it upfield. Does he get the first down? It's going to be close. See where they put it.
Well, you got a good block on the edge, too, to get
No,
9 yards on that play.
2nd and 1 for the Pointers.
Got a good block by Luke Miller from Manitowoc.
There he goes again, this time up the right side.
Pointer carried by number 20.
And he'll get the first down and get into the end zone.
So many teams do
That's good for a pointer.
what's called
First
tempo
down.
after a play into the red zone, and on a short yardage play, they'll run tempo before the defense has a chance to make some personnel changes.
Ball on the 15-yard line now. 1st and 10 again for the Pointers. 7-0 our score here with 7:08 left in the first quarter. I want to thank you for watching today. If you're watching on the internet, thanks for joining us. There's the snap to Romansky. Fakes the handoff, throws into the end zone, got a man, and there it is. Touchdown. James Thompson.
Thompson, boy, they
gets it in the corner, and it's 6 points for the Pointers.
Pointers looked impressive on that drive.
Way to go, Dogs.
After an easy touchdown by the Eagles, the Pointers just came back. That's impressive.
Victor
Yeah.
Ponterio to attempt the extra point.
Now they'll see if they can put an extra point up there. Ponterio, sophomore out of Melrose, Wisconsin.
Yeah, out of the hold of Urbanski.
Kick is up and looks good, is it? Yes, it
And the
is.
Pointers tie it up.
So it's all tied up now at 7 apiece. We'll take a break, folks. We'll bring you more of this game right after this.
The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Their chef is cooking up specials every night. Try Wednesday, it's wing night. Get 5 giant wings for just $3 with 13 different homemade sauces to choose from. Thursday, try a gyro basket. And Friday, it's batter fried fish. Check out their Facebook page. Download the Untapped app on your phone for special events like tap takeovers and live music. Breakfast on Friday and Saturday at 8 a.m. and serving breakfast all day Sunday. The Arterial at 16th and Jackson. A tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours?
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson at Stevens Point today. 6:58 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece, and the Eagles will get it back. Here's Simonchek back deep. Takes it in the end zone, out to the 5, the 10. Here's the 15, the 20, the 25. Look out, folks. He's on his way. Oh, they got him down at the 43-yard line.
He's on his way to having another great
Sure looked like
kickoff return day. I know the all-conference meeting is Monday, and he'll be in the mix for the first team all-conference.
Oh, no question about it.
But a penalty.
Flag on the play.
Oh, no. Well, let's see who it's against.
It's going to be on the Eagles.
It is. It's on the Eagles. It's holding. That's going to come back.
Interesting note on that touchdown by the Pointers. I mentioned in the pregame that the Eagles have been off to a tremendous first quarter start all season, outscoring their opponents 73-7. This is the only other touchdown they've allowed in the first quarter the entire year.
Oh, my gosh. My gosh. Well, 1st and 10 then. Looks like they're going to be starting back on the 17-yard line. 6:48 left. We're in the first quarter here. It's all tied at 7 apiece. And here's Lewandowski out of the gun. He's going to hand it off. And the ball carrier, I think, is that Jalen Clark that time?
Jalen Clark, who ran well last week. He's battling a shoulder injury, and actually has a touchdown last week and almost 100 yards.
Yeah.
From the senior from St. Louis. So playing his final game as a Eagle.
St. Louis, Mississippi, we should point out.
And that's right.
Not Missouri, Mississippi. 2nd down and 5 now for the Eagles. The handoff again to Clark. Clark finds his way up. Oh, fumble. Clark lost the ball. It looks like it's loose. No, the Pointers have got it.
And we have a fumble.
It was loose for quite a while till finally the Pointers jump on it.
Pointers recover. That just poked right out of Clark, and they've got great field position, folks. Oh, this is a big break for the Pointers.
Felix King from Chicago, Illinois, the junior, jumped on that. Jalen Clark, the ball was popped out from a Pointer on a tackle from behind and lost control, and you're right. Good field position for the Pointers.
Well, now, 1st and 10 Pointers, and they're on the 22-yard line. They are close to the red zone. Here's Hermansky once again out of the gun. Williams in the backfield. Here's the throw, looking for a receiver. Over the middle. Oh, that was intended for Baldridge, but in and out of his hands, an incomplete pass.
Zach Zilmer, right?
2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Pointers.
Penetrated in quickly and created a little disruption with Hermansky.
Hermansky once again out of the gun. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Going to change the play, it looks like. Moves things around. Sends his receivers out to the right and left, 2 by 2. Williams in the backfield. Again, looking over the middle. He's got a man. He hits him immediately, James Thompson. And he's taken down with a gain of, well, maybe a couple of yards. Did he get it?
An intermediate route, and I think he did tackle by...
Got about 4 yards on that one.
Yeah, tackle by Peter Kissling from Oregon.
Hermansky again, now 5 receivers, 3 by 2 this time. Empty backfield, here's Hermansky. Finds Williams, Williams drops it.
Williams had some running room too.
Yeah, that was a touchdown. He catches that ball.
Right in front of Rusty Murphy.
Brings up 4th down. Pointers will probably attempt a field goal at this point.
Victor Ponterio in to attempt the field goal.
Yep, Ponterio comes in. Hermansky the holder though, so keep that in mind. Caleb Boulder, the long snapper here.
34-yard attempt.
And here we go. He's going to try for that field goal. Oh, bad snap. Hermansky's got to pick it up. He throws it, and it just throws it away, basically.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that bad a snap. I thought he should have handled that.
Well, the Eagles were there very quickly, though.
They were.
I think that was Anthony Schumann and Max Brower were in the backfield real quick.
Schumann, the first guy there, the senior from Beaver Dam.
So the Eagles will get it back thanks to that defense.
Started the last possession with 2 straight runs. We'll see what they do here.
Well, they started on the 17. This time they'll start on the 18. So let's see if the offense, now we've got Stutzman in the backfield this time. Got receivers to the right and left. Lewandowski calls for it. Here it is. Fakes the handoff. Looks for a pass. He's got Speaker on the sidelines, and was he inbounds? It is. It's a good catch.
Side judge said, yeah, he's in. I see the trainers looking at Mansky a little bit on the sideline after being tackled on that miffed snap.
Yeah.
So I'm sure with over 2,000 yards, the Pointers certainly can't afford to lose him.
No sirree. All right, here we go once again. Lewandowski out of the gun. Stutzman in the I formation. Receivers right and left. This time he hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman finding some room up the left side. And he'll stumble down short of the first down, but picks up about 9 yards.
Another great block by Connor Berry, the 280-pounder from Marshfield.
1 yard to go for the Eagles.
2nd down and 1.
Good yard down and distance to throw the ball, too. See what the Eagles do, again, with Speaker on one side and Sorensen on the other.
Ball on the 44-yard line now. Stutzman in the backfield. There's the snap. He fakes to Stutzman, rolls out. Finds Simonchek, rather. Got the first down. Simonchek still on his feet. Boy, look at him move, I tell you.
He's so elusive and so evasive. And his quick feet, about 5'7", 160 pounds. And he does a lot of damage with his feet.
He's just dancing out there, I tell you.
He's just speedy and elusive, quick, and he finds open spaces.
He does. Got the first down. So the Eagles now, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line. They are in Pointer territory now. Once again, out of the gun. Single back. That's Speaker in motion. Quick shot to Speaker. And he's going to pick up about half of it, maybe 5 yards on that one.
I haven't seen that play before. Speaker going in motion, setting up as an H-back, and then just a 2-step drop and throw it right to him. Being a little creative here in this last game of the season.
Trying to get a couple blockers out to that side, too.
The idea with a guy like Speaker is just put him in different situations all the time to confuse the defense. We talked about Mike Schmidt being the offensive coordinator, and his plans are to stay in that role, and I think he should next year.
All right, 2nd down and 4. 3:08 left in the first quarter here, folks. The score tied up at 7 apiece. Speaker goes in motion. There it is again. Jet sweep to Speaker. He'll try to get around that end. He does, and he picks up he's still on his feet. I take that back. Looks like a first down.
Would be interesting to see if they throw that to Speaker on a stretch play, and he stops and throws the ball.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's in the playbook.
Oh, call him up quick.
I don't need to tell Mike Schmidt to be creative. I'm sure that's something they worked on, I would think.
All right, let's see what they pull out of the playbook this time. Here's Lewandowski. Speaker on the near side. That's Sorensen on the far side. Tight ends are in there. Stutzman in the backfield.
Soft coverage on Speaker, too.
They go to Stutzman. Stutzman will go up the right side. He finds his way through there. He's got some running room. And there's a gain of about 15 yards on that one.
500 yards coming into this game with 5 TDs, and looks good.
Great run by Stutzman.
Lewandowski and Stutzman, both teammates at Lake Zurich, Illinois. Did you know that?
No. I would think that Mike Schmidt's got to be pretty happy about the running game at this point.
Oh, yeah, because that's been a concern all season long.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line now. Here's Lewandowski. Ooh, they're going to say movement.
We were talking about the running game, pre-snap penalty on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Mike Schmidt told me there's a couple of area running backs that might solve the problem next year of a weak running game.
Like, who would that be?
I don't know.
Did I see him last night, maybe?
You might have, and there's a couple others that are in the Mississippi Valley Conference that.
Carter Horseman is quite the running back. I don't know if he's big enough, but he sure does a great job for the Cardinals.
They quieted the Cardinal offense a little bit last night.
Last night wasn't so good.
Well.
All right, we got a timeout called here.
A little confusion for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're going to have a
Timeout
timeout.
called by Lacrosse.
Well, let's mention the fact that one of the places we always like to go after the game is where, Terry?
Well, we're a little late to get to Howie's when we're on the road, but we're still going to be there.
Howie's on Lacrosse. It's been a landmark for decades in Lacrosse. So before or after the game, be sure you stop at Howie's for lunch or dinner. Breakfast is there from 10 to noon on weekends. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. And they have a late night happy hour, 9 to midnight. Howie's on Lacrosse, just east of the campus at 1128 Lacrosse Street. That's Howie's.
Or visit to
Did you know it was a landmark when I was in college, too?
I imagine.
It was.
Wow.
There were a few others.
Been around a long time.
A few others that we went to in college, too.
I'll bet there were.
Yeah.
Well, the Eagles will get it first and 15 now. They move the ball back to the 16-yard line. So far, moving the ball hasn't been a big issue for the Eagles.
One turnover, and that was a fumble by Jalen Clark. But other than that, they've been pretty effective.
Yes. All right, here we go. First and 15. Lewandowski with receivers right and left. Stutzman in the backfield. Takes the snap. He'll go to Joey. Joey Stutzman with the ball. Goes up the left side and picks up about 5 yards.
Again, good block by number 66, Connor Berry. He's my offensive player, offensive lineman player of the game so far.
Brings up second down.
All right, brings up second down and about 11 yards. They're calling it 12. It looks like 11 to me, but okay. Speaker will go to the far side. Sorensen to the near side.
Tight end to the left, McManus.
Yep. Jostin to the right. There goes Sorensen in motion. Snap. Lewandowski rolls out, throws it. He's got Sorensen at about the 4-yard line.
Good route. Speaker goes deep. Sorensen underneath, and
number 3, Cameron Sorensen.
He had either one to choose and found Sorensen open.
Brings up third down, 3 yards to go for the Eagles.
Lewandowski using a little more of that sprint out series, opening up his field of vision and getting away from some penetration.
3rd and 3 now. Lewandowski. Sorensen to the near side. The snap. He rolls out to the right. Tries to hit Justin that time, but not able to get it to him.
You know, he was well
Brings
covered,
up
Rick.
4th down, 3 yards to go for the Eagles.
Decides to go to his tight end, and the pointers were right there. Number 23, James Fay, the defensive back from Elgin, Illinois.
So do we bring out Ryan Byrne, kick a field goal, or do we go for it?
With his accuracy, I think you bring him out, but I don't think.
No, I think they're going for it.
I think they are.
Well, they could get a first down. They just got to get it past the 1-yard line.
I think they're going to call a timeout. And
yeah, they're going to talk about it. 14 seconds left on the clock in the quarter. They could have probably let the clock run out, but so a timeout called by Lacrosse.
UWSP would like to thank today's game day sponsor, Wisconsin Army National Guard.
We got a real loud speaker right by our microphone, as you can hear. So we'll just turn him off for a moment.
This is the warmest press box I think
Isn't
I've ever
it,
been
though?
in.
Yeah, you're in short sleeves. I mean, my goodness.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be in
They've got
short
the-
sleeves if we. Back in the old days when we started these broadcasts, we would be on top of a old panel truck.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, Mike Schmidt and I would be working those games, and I can remember being. It was raining and lightning, thunder, up on the top of a fearing for my life on top of a panel truck and winter weather, and we didn't have any place to go back then.
I hear from Jimmy Penzel wants to know what you would do in this situation, Terry.
Jimmy Penzel, former coach here, now is a teacher and coach in I think the eastern part of the state. What would I do with Ryan Byrne? That tells
You'd
you
kick
right
the field
there.
goal,
I
huh?
would.
Yeah.
I would. Jimmy Penzel, thanks for
He's watching today.
our game here. We talk about a great kid who's destined for success as a teacher and a coach. That's Jimmy.
Lewandowski now out of the gun with 14 seconds left in the quarter. They're going for it. 4th down. Stutzman in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Lewandowski looking for someone to throw to. He really didn't have anybody.
He wanted to go on that fade route to the corner
Yeah.
to Sorensen, and he wasn't there. So he changed and went the other way, and just not well executed.
So the Eagles come away empty-handed on this possession, and they're going to give it back to the Pointers on their own 4-yard line. So the Pointers got a lot of green in front of them.
G with the Pointers starting on their own 4-yard line. But coming up empty with an impressive drive is not the way you want to finish.
1st and 10. Hermansky standing in the end zone. Takes the snap, gives it to Williams. Williams will get it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 2.
Maybe. Right into Rusty Murphy, number 4.
So it'll make it 2nd down and about 8 now for the Pointers. That's the end of the first quarter. So we'll take a break. We're tied up here, folks, at 7 apiece. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. I'm Reed Magnum. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Ow.
Are you serious?
I have a bad wing.
From the flu shot?
Yeah, from the flu shot.
So Chelsea, you got your flu shot. I got my flu. My arm's fine.
My arm is not.
Left arm, by the way, because we're right-handed.
Okay, well.
So it's that sore?
Stop.
Is it really?
Yes.
We do the morning show, Mix 96 and 107.3.
Happy flu season.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson here. 7 apiece our score as we start the second quarter. Pointers with the ball now, 1st and 10. They are on the 6-yard line. Deep in their own territory with a lot of green in front of them. All right, here we go, Hermansky. This time he's not standing in his own end zone. It's 2nd down and 8. Here's Hermansky with the snap, hands it off. Nope, he doesn't. Fakes the handoff. And it was intended for Soki, but was very well defended. The coverage was right there on top of it by number 41, Peter Kissling.
Boy, looking at those first quarter stats, am I seeing this right? UWL in rushing, 110 yards.
Wow.
It's like, what?
In the first quarter. That's fantastic.
That's a season record right there.
No kidding. No kidding. All right, 3rd down and 8 now for the Pointers. Hermansky with Williams in the backfield. There's the snap. He fades back. He's in his own end zone now. He's thrown out of the end zone. There's the throw. It picked off. There we go, folks. And back into the end zone it goes. Touchdown,
and no flags.
Eagles.
He threw that up for grabs into double coverage.
Noah Schober.
Oh, my goodness. Noah Schober. You're right. Bringing that all the way back. Guess what? Noah Schober from Eau Claire Regis just electrified the Eagles sideline.
No kidding.
And it just threw it up, and we have a caucus by the officials, and they're pointing to the Eagles sideline.
Well, what's the discussion about it?
The flag is way away from the play, right on the boundary on the Eagles side.
Is there a flag over there? Oh, yeah, I see
There
it.
is.
It's actually not even, it's off the field itself.
Ooh, that could be on the penalty on the
Sidelines?
sideline. It could be.
Let's see what he
Hear
says
Jeff
here.
Lenahan says here. Or it could be a warning, too.
Do they get the touchdown?
I don't. Oh, that's what it is. It's a touchdown, but it's a sideline warning flag.
Okay.
Which means get back.
Oh, okay.
A lot of teams will have assistant coaches or somebody designated to, not the coach, head coach, but somebody designated to keep the team back.
Yeah.
Attempt the extra point.
Somebody didn't do their job.
Because they
in
just
other
get
words.
kind of excited.
Well,
man,
of
is what it
course.
is, and end up, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see if they can get the extra point up there. They're short one man, I think.
Oh, somebody forgot to get out there for the extra point.
Well, and thank heavens that Burns or Lewandowski, whichever, counted. Make sure they have the right number of men on the field. Lewandowski will be the holder, Byrne the kicker, and the kick is up and through the uprights, and it looks like it is good.
Yeah, and his excellent kicking continues. 33 for 35 in extra points.
So we're only 14 seconds into the second quarter, and the Eagles score on an interception by Schober and into the end zone for another 7, and Ryan Byrne adds the extra one for 14-7. So the Eagles in the lead now.
Romanski made a bad decision there.
I
He threw
guess.
it into traffic,
He
and
did.
it was an easy interception and an easy trip to the goal line.
It was kind of, I think I don't know why he threw it there, because he was covered by 2 defenders.
Well, he panicked.
Yeah.
Rather than do that, just throw it out of bounds.
And I think he was standing in his own end zone, too, so he wanted to get rid of it and avoid a safety.
Yeah, we saw Evan Lewandowski do a little bit of that early in the season, but he's finished with that.
He's settled down quite a bit.
He's on to having a record-setting season.
53 yards passing in that first quarter.
Yeah.
163 yards of offense for the Eagles and 89 yards of offense for the Stevens Point Pointers. So Ryan Byrne will kick off. All right, here we go. Here comes the kick. And it's going to go all the way into the end zone, and they'll just let it roll.
That's a valuable weapon to have, is
Yeah.
kicking it out of the end zone. Just looking at these stats again, Speaker on his way to probably being player of the year in the WIAC if the voting goes the way it should on Monday. He's 2 catches, 23 yards so far. But rushing, Speaker's rushed 3 times for 39 yards.
Yeah. So we're just getting into the second quarter here now. Again, there's only 14 seconds off the clock. So here we go. They'll hand it off, and he's got some running room. That'd be Stegall, and the flag goes flying up in the air over there.
Oh, I think that's
something on the sidelines.
A post play penalty, it looks like, on Stevens Point.
On Stevens Point, really?
I think so.
Let's see.
At least thrown by the white hat, which usually... Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh.
I thought it was after the play.
That's on Downing.
Yeah, Downing.
Except also on the Eagles, so that's offsetting penalties.
Oh, a little skirmish among the boys.
Yeah, must be.
He's up 2nd down, 1 yard to go for the Pointers.
So 2nd down and 1 for the Pointers after offsetting penalties there.
We didn't hear the number for the Eagles.
Well, we were talking, that's why. So let's see what happens now. 14-7 our score. Just getting going in the second quarter here. There's the snap to Ransky. And he gets tackled behind the chains. He goes down.
Pointer carry, number 28, Jahai Stegall.
That's Jahai Stegall.
Ryan Flathers, I mean,
Eagles
talk
stop at number
about,
46,
and he'll be all conference, I'll tell you. 7 sacks last week,
3rd down, 5 yards
part of
to go
that
for the Pointers.
impressive Eagle defensive line.
3rd and 5 now for the Pointers. The loss of about 3 yards on that play. Here's Hermansky. Receivers right and left, single back. Sends his back out. Hermansky over the center, and he's got his man. He caught it.
Nice soft touch.
Yeah,
right
he
interception by number 85.
Jonte Webb.
Jonte Webb. And that's good for a Pointer.
Well, he's a featured player, Jonte Webb, who comes into this game with 7 touchdowns. The senior from Marinette. Good target at 6'3", right across the middle.
1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line now. Hermansky, single back. He's got Stegall in the backfield. 2 receivers, so it's actually about 3 to the far side. To the near side, they've got 1 receiver. Now they move a man down further, so 5 receivers out. And he throws it way over his intended receiver, which was Stegall. But
he's up 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Pointers.
I don't even think, I was watching Hermansky, Terry, and it didn't even look like he looked around. He was going for Stegall, and that's what the play called for. So You know, I think a good quarterback's got to look around, see where his other receivers are,
Yeah,
too.
he's got to have good peripheral vision.
Absolutely.
Matt Reinfeld now played quite a bit as from Reedsburg, number 67 in that defensive line for the Eagles.
All right, Hermansky once again out of the gun. 2 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. Again, he's looking to 1 receiver. Well covered, very well covered.
Well, the ball hung in the air so much that it gave the Eagles time to get there, and that's Joey Roth.
Yeah.
Joey Roth, the defensive back from Stevens Point.
Krzyzewski was the intended receiver.
Yeah, just tried to lead him on a floater, and again, Roth from Stevens Point, 3 interceptions.
Krzyzewski, a freshman from Amherst, Wisconsin. 3rd and 10 now. Trips to the left. Nope, they're going to move Stegall back into the backfield there. Now they send a man in motion. So key. Hermansky running back. Screen set up. Gets it to Stegall, but the Eagles are not fooled. And right away, tackled just immediately by Joey Roth.
Joey Roth has played well early on again from Stevens Point, and tried to trick the Eagles, looked right and ran a screen to the boundary side, but didn't go much very far.
So it'll be 4th down. And Carter Unger comes out to punt the ball for the Pointers. Simonchek is back deep. And a short punt actually takes a UWL bounce. So Eagles are going to get it at about the 44-yard line.
Unger is averaging 36 yards per kick, but that didn't help his average.
No.
Correction, 44-yard line.
So with 12:35 left on the clock, it's 14-7, and the Eagles get the ball back.
About a 20-yard kick.
1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line.
Alex Bongers brings his offensive line out, the center.
Here's Lewandowski, takes the snap, fakes to Stutzman. Looking downfield, he unleashes one, headed for Sorensen. Sorensen pops it in the air, but unable to pull that down.
Just a jump ball, too. Had plenty
basically.
of time. Sorensen's favorite route is that go route down the sideline. We've seen him excel at that, and that's exactly what he tried to do there.
Down, 10 yards to go for the Eagles.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. A lot of time in the for the quarterback there. Lewandowski was well protected.
Isn't it exciting to know that Cameron Sorensen from Oshkosh is only a sophomore?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about him a lot next year. It's going to have to feature him with
Lewandowski hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman around the right side. He'll pick up about 5 yards and tackled by number 40, Nevada Lobbs.
That was a good tackle, too, in the open field. Lobbs, one of their featured defensive backs.
It'll be 2nd down and 5. Don't make it 3rd down and 5.
3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Eagles.
Well, it looks like 5 to me.
Let's get Speaker on an intermediate route here. Or Simonchek right over the middle.
Simonchek and Sorensen to the far side. Speaker to the near side here. Stutzman in the backfield. Lewandowski out of the gun.
Pointers showing stunt, and they do.
Here they come, but he gets it off quickly to Speaker.
Well defended, too.
Yes, very well defended.
Single coverage on the All-American Speaker.
4th down, 5 yards.
But up.
Donovan Lucas with a great job there.
Premier player. We talked about him as a return guy, too. Lucas with 3 interceptions. That was almost number 4.
And Lucas is back deep now to get the punt here. 4th down for the Eagles. There's the snap. Parker gets it away. Takes an Eagle bounce. And
dangerous return.
Yeah. He ends up on the 5-yard line, it looks like. But, boy, he was hit almost immediately.
Yeah. The hang time wasn't the best for Sean Parker, but the distance was.
With the Wisconsin Army National Guard.
All right, here we go. Pointers will get it now with 11 minutes and 29 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And first and 10, the ball will be on the 6-yard line. Eagles in the lead, 14-7.
This is the field position where the Eagles excel.
All right, here we go. Hermansky standing in his own end zone this time with a single back. Let's see what they do here. Hermansky takes the snap, hands it off. Try to go up the middle, and he gets hit right away.
You know what? The hole was there. I just think he was late getting there.
Oh, yeah? It just didn't stay open for very long.
No, it sure didn't. Of course, you try to run against Zilmer, Abitz, Dorschner, and Flathers.
Kind of tough, huh?
And then the way the linebackers fill.
2nd and 10 now for the Pointers. Hermansky's going to change the play. Looks like they're going to be a little more careful coming out of the end zone. They don't want to see another interception down here like they had last time, a pick 6. Here he goes. Hermansky takes the shot. He's standing in his own end zone, throws the ball, and it's knocked away.
Well, that was almost intercepted, too.
Well covered by Zach Pierce.
Zach Pierce, that senior linebacker from Coon Valley, closed well. That could have been a disaster for the Pointers.
3rd and 10 now for the Pointers.
See if Matt Janish, the defensive coordinator, calls for a stunt here on this particular play. I wouldn't be surprised on this passing 3rd down and long.
Hermansky with nobody in the backfield. Receivers on both sides, 3 by 2. He's looking to throw. He's got a man with a little kind of a bubble screen there, I think. And the caught by Jeffrey Williams, but that's going to bring up 4th down and long. So
yeah, we're going to have to check this because we had Joey Bolda changing his number to number 28, but number 59 again has made 2 plays, and that's Joey Bolda's old number.
That guy? If that's not Joey Bolda, who is that
guy?
Well,
we're going to find out from the coaches here at halftime. We got a case number 59's family is watching this broadcast.
Yeah.
Punt for the Pointers.
All right, 4th down, and they'll be kicking out of their own end zone. Simonchek at about the 35-yard line. And he punted away.
Oh,
did it bounce off of...
That's going to be interesting. You have neither official being really close on that play, but I think there'll be a discussion. I think it did hit the Eagles. Yeah, it did. It did. That's just there's a lesson right there about finding the ball and getting away. But first pointed to the UWL.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which way are we going now?
Pointed the wrong way, actually.
Oh, okay.
So now it is the Pointer ball, but the official pointed Eagle way.
All right. Well, it looks like it's going to be Pointer ball.
Lucky break there. I don't think either official saw it very well.
Yeah, and our camera didn't show it too well either. But 1st and 10, here come the defense coming after him. He uncorks one downfield, and it's caught. Jonte Webb.
I don't know how he caught that.
I don't know how he did either. 2 men on coverage.
Well, first he had unbelievable protection, but then Ryan Flathers shows up, and that disrupted it, and he still got it off.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pointers. They're on the Eagle 33-yard line.
How many times do those jump balls go in favor of the offense? Not a lot.
9:36 left, 2nd quarter. Here's the snap to Hermansky. Again with the pass. He hits, is that Webb again? He hits Webb again.
We got an Eagle penalty, I think, on maybe a late hit. Looks like it, or leading with the helmet, perhaps.
Well, that didn't look like that. He grabbed him around the waist and threw him down.
Well, but that was I'm talking about the secondary tackler.
Oh. Well, there's going to be some discussion again.
I think that's what it's going to be, too.
Well, we'll find out. It looks like we've got a player down. Is that Webb? It is. It's Webb that's there. They're looking at Jonte Webb.
Yeah, they need him.
Oh, but he gets up and he's walking off on his own power. He looks okay.
He's their featured receiver, too. The senior from Marinette.
Well, the officials are still talking about it.
Shouldn't be that long a caucus. I mean, either it's a penalty or it isn't.
Well, they want to make sure they get it right, I guess. I don't know. So we're just going to wait and see what they have to say. It'll be first down or should be second down, and we'll see where they're going to end up putting the ball. Okay, now we're going to hear what's going on.
They waved it off, so after
no
deliberation and searching for other opinions,
they pick up the flag.
The consensus was
no foul.
Nothing.
Second down and 6 for the Pointers now. Ball on the 30, it looks like 29-yard line. And Hermansky out of the gun. He's got 2 men in the backfield. Sends one of them, sends Webb out there. Over the middle he tries to go, and it was intended for Krzyzewski. There we go. I didn't get it right eventually.
Boy, Hermansky's been bothered by the Eagle defensive line. He's hit on almost every pass. That time, Ryan Flathers right in his grill.
So third down again, and and 6. Here's Hermansky again out of the gun with trips to the near side here. Going to stop and see what the coach has to say. He's got Williams in the backfield. Single receiver to the far side. Takes the snap. Looking downfield. Eagles are after him, and they got him.
Boy, again, Zach Zilmer playing his last game as an Eagle.
Gets himself a sack.
Along with Zach Abitz from Appleton.
So that's going to push it back. It'll bring fourth down and about 14.
Actually should have held on to the ball too long. Should have gotten rid of it.
Yep.
Or tried to make something happen with his feet.
Fourth down, and they're gonna go for it. Looks like they're gonna go for it. They are. They're gonna go for it. He's got dual backs, Stigall and Williams in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Here's Hermansky, drops back, looking over the middle. He's got Webb, and what a catch!
Wow.
Holy smoke, that was nice.
It was using his frame. Very simple, just out jumped Rusty Murphy.
He did. What a catch. So that's going to bring up first down as they move the ball to the 15-yard line.
When in doubt, go to your best receiver, and that's Jonte Webb.
And here we go. That was a big one for him. Takes the snap. Hermansky over the middle again. Picked off! Another interception by the Eagles. And a run back to about the 30-yard line by Peter Kissling.
Yeah, Peter Kissling read that perfectly, but not a good throw. Hermansky threw it right to Peter Kissling from Oregon. His fourth interception.
It's another senior that they're going to miss.
Yeah, I talked to Mike Schmidt about Peter Kissling. He said he sure is in line for some postseason honors.
Oh, absolutely.
Peter Kissling, Rusty Murphy, Joey Bolda, 3 key players in that defensive backfield, along with Roth, Schober, and Nathan Clark.
First and 10 now for the Eagles. 7:39 left in the second quarter. 14-7. Eagles are in the lead. Speaker goes in motion. There's the hand. No, he fakes the handoff to Speaker. Throws it to Speaker now. Speaker will try to pick up about 6 yards, and he does.
Not sure he was a featured receiver, but he was wide open faking that stretch play.
And he got around Felix King, who was the defender over there. Ends up turning what could have been a bad play into a 6-yard gain.
What'll be interesting to see is if Speaker is an All-American when the voting takes place in December.
All right, second down and 4 now. Lewandowski got Stutzman in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side. He'll go to Stutzman. Stutzman finds his way around the left side there and comes close to the first down, but he's going to be short by about a yard.
Yeah, some good blocking again on that left side. Can't emphasize that enough. The improvement of Richardson, Bertoya, Bongers, Barry, and Borek. Of course, the offensive line never gets enough credit, do they?
No, 3rd down and 1.
At any level. They're just kind of secondary players. No.
No, no.
Those of us that understand the game know that's not true.
That's so true. 3rd and 1 now. Lewandowski takes the snap, hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman will push his way through the line. He's got the first down.
Just on effort.
Just enough. Got the extra yard, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're on their own 41-yard line now.
There wasn't a lot of room there, but Alex Richardson helps get that first down.
That gives the Eagles a first down.
Look for a pass play here, Rick, on 1st and 10 from the Eagle 41. Again, just under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
1st and 10. Lewandowski takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Jalen Clark this time. Clark finds his way through the line. He'll pick up about 4 yards, get it out to the 45-yard line.
You always want the best for somebody that's paid the price throughout their career, had some problems with injuries, but as they close the year, you want the best for them in terms of their game, how they end their career, and he played well last week, and I'm glad to see him playing well
back in again,
this week.
Jalen Clark, yeah. All right, single receiver to the left and right. Stutzman in the backfield. Here's Lewandowski. 2nd down. Takes the snap, hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman will pick up a yard, maybe.
Here's the question. Was that a designed snap to one hand?
I don't know. What was that all about, huh?
I don't know. You think that's something you work on after practice? Everybody else goes in and you stay out there. Let's just work on some one-hand.
Yeah, see if I can do a one-handed thing. I don't know.
4 yards to go for the
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. 3rd down and about 4. Once again, a 3rd down situation for the Eagles. They were 0 for 1 on 3rd down conversions in the first quarter. Doing better here in the second quarter.
They've been getting better the entire season on red zone and 3rd down and 4th down conversions.
3rd and 4. Lewandowski takes the snap. He rolls to his right. Here's the throw to Sorensen. Sorensen's got it.
Threw it where no one else could get it but somebody on the sideline or Sorensen.
Yeah, it's a good throw.
That's good for an Eagle first down.
Right into Sorensen's hands and a first down for the Eagles.
Sorensen's had a touchdown pass in the last 5 games in a row.
So 1st and 10 now. Ball moved down to the 35-yard line.
You know, with Sorensen, how the heck did the Titans let him go? He's from Oshkosh High School.
Oh.
Tell me that. Probably didn't see what Mike Schmidt saw.
Evidently. There's Lewandowski with a keeper. And he'll pick up the first down. Great run by Evan Lewandowski.
Yeah, fake the stretch, fake the jet sweep, and then run right behind him.
Yeah. So that moves it to the 25-yard line of the Pointers. And a first down again for the Eagles, 1st and 10. Lewandowski looks over to the sidelines, gets the play from the coach. And here we go. Out of the gun once again, Stutzman in the backfield, Speaker to one side, Sorensen on the far side. He fakes to Stutzman, rolls out and throws to McManus.
Well, that's the value of targeting your tight end. McManus says, I'm part of this team too, and he's a sophomore from Marshfield. You know, so many times you look at Sorensen, you look at Simichek, you look at Speaker, but you know, using your tight end is a valuable asset.
I think he's a junior though. Junior out of Marshfield. But I'd rather he was a sophomore because we'd have him another year, you know. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the far side. Lewandowski with a bad snap. He's going to just fall on it, which is a smart move.
Fumble recovery by number 8, Evan Lewandowski.
He just snap went high and to the right, and he just dropped on it.
Well,
smart move.
You got 3 more plays.
That's right.
Execute. No sense in panicking.
That's right. All right, 2nd down and 10. They're on the 9-yard line, so 2nd and goal. McManus goes out. Simonchek comes in.
Yeah, no tight end now.
All right, Lewandowski out of the gun. Sorensen and Simonchek to the far side. Speaker to the near side. Simonchek rolls, throws to the corner, and nope, too low.
Yeah.
He kind of had to get rid of that in a hurry.
I think he had a chance to run a few more yards, is what I think.
He could have picked up a few yards on that.
I think so. I think he just rushed that too. Lost a little bit of composure.
Could be. Brings up 3rd down and goal. McManus comes back in. Simonchek goes out.
Yeah. Mike Schmidt sends a play in with McManus, maybe looking to target him. This is when the Eagles like to run their...
Speaker and Sorensen to the far side. Stutzman in the backfield.
Like to run a fade.
Lewandowski looking for a receiver. Again, he goes to that corner, but
he was open too.
And that throw was way off, Terry.
Yeah, he was open, maybe not for a touchdown, but near the goal line.
And now you got to send in Byrne and kick it, I think.
To get to the goal.
You go for the field goal. Lewandowski doesn't look too happy with himself.
No, he shouldn't be. He's got high expectations, and he didn't throw the ball well in that possession.
Ryan Byrne.
All right, so Ryan Byrne will attempt a field goal here from the 15, about a 25-yard attempt. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. And the kick is up, and looks good to me. And it does to the officials, too, so he puts it through for 3 points. And the Eagles now will go up 17-7 in the lead.
Yeah, use him. I mean, he's a valuable guys that can put points on the board.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, folks, and we'll be back with more right after this. Don't go anywhere.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock, with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
There's the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds on that kickoff. It's kind of unusual for Byrne to kick one out of bounds like that, isn't it?
Throwing it in Donovan Lucas's area, and we talked earlier about his ability to put the ball in the end zone with his speed. Has 2 kick returns for touchdowns this season, but ball goes out of bounds, and so the Pointers will start at the 30.
I don't know, maybe at the 35. Let's see, where are they going to put it? Yeah, they're going to bring it out to the 35-yard line. 10-yard penalty, basically. All right, so once again, the Pointers get it back. They're on their own 35, 1st and 10. Hermansky out of the gun. 2 backs. There's the handoff to one of his backs. Jeff Williams, the ball carrier, gets it on to the 40, out to the 42, and he's surrounded by white jerseys.
He shows some
finally taken down.
Jeffrey Williams, the 5'9" freshman from Broadhead.
Just keeps pumping his legs, keeps it going, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. That's what you want your running backs to do.
2nd down, 2 yards to go for the Pointers.
2nd down and 2 for the Pointers now. Second down. Hermansky hands off to Williams. Williams finds himself a hole, and he gets the 1st down and then some.
Boy, Williams got a good block, too, Rick. Number 76, Ben Gossenheimer with a tremendous block.
That was Shamaje Williams, and they quickly line back up again. And they go to Samaje again. And Williams this time gets tripped up and maybe picks up 2 yards on that play.
Anthony Schumann, number 92.
Second down and 8, and it looks like the Pointers want a timeout.
Second down, 8 yards to go for the Pointers.
Well, it's been a great season for the Eagles, I think, this year. I think overall, Coach Schmidt ought to be pretty happy with, the overall performance, don't you think, Terry?
Well, I think he is. I think he was upset about their 2 losses with Dickinson State,
Yeah.
Platteville. He told me in our meeting yesterday that I wish he had those games back again in terms of his preparation, in terms of his call selection. 2 games that he thought the Eagles should have won. They were picked back in August to be second in the WIAC, and they're right there at the top tier. But still, those seems like those 2 games still trouble him.
Yeah. Well, that Whitewater game troubles me. The fact that they had 1 minute and 36 seconds left on the clock and then too many men on the field. They were getting the ball back and a chance, to win that game, and they ended up giving the ball back to Whitewater because of the too many men on the field call.
Yeah, that bothers him too.
I'll bet.
He takes the blame more than maybe he should, but that's what good leaders do.
Yeah. Well, it'll be second down now for the Pointers. 2nd and 8, ball on the 45-yard line. Hermansky standing on his 50, takes the snap, looks downfield. Eagles some pressure. They're going to push him out of the pocket. We've got a flag on the play.
He moves the pocket. Zilmer right there, but the penalty, I think, will be on the Pointers.
Holding. Hermansky got hit as he was about to throw the ball. It knocked it out of his hands, but it rolled out of bounds.
He's going to need halftime to recover, I'll tell you that,
no
with
kidding.
1:05 left. I mean, he's gone down to the turf a lot here in the first half. And you're right.
Yep.
You're right, my friend. It is holding.
So they'll back it up. 10 yards. It's going to be second down and 18. So they put the ball back down on the 40, just shy of the 45-yard line. And here's Hermansky. 1 receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. He's got Williams in the backfield. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Williams. Samaje Williams, the ball carrier.
Well, he's got some good moves,
He
too.
does. He picks up about 5 yards on that run.
He's got some quickness. Just ran right past the Eagles' number 37, Zach Pierce.
He's a junior. We'll see him again next year. So 3rd down and 13. Well, I'll call it 12. 3rd and 12. Ball on the 49-yard line. Hermansky again out of the gun. Oh, nope, we're going to stop and see what they have to say. 14 seconds left on the play clock. 9 seconds left. 25 seconds on the play clock, on the game clock. Hermansky now looks downfield. He's got some time, unleashes one, and it's caught. Wow. Josh Shashevsky, which a catch.
Timeout, too. You know what's nice about that? He had some mild pressure, but he stepped up in the pocket, which you teach your quarterback to do, and that gave him an opportunity to complete the pass.
Yeah. So first down, on the 33-yard line of the Eagles. 15 seconds left on the game clock. So we're headed to halftime here, but I'm going to give them another shot, see if they can put it in the end zone with this one.
Eagles talking with Matt Janish about, okay, who's their featured receiver? What kind of coverage are we in? Make sure everyone knows their responsibility, knows their keys. Don't let anything be caught behind you. Give something up in front of you, but nothing deep.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Hermansky. Out of the gun. Receivers to the right and left. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jeff Williams in the backfield. He's looking over the middle. He's got Williams over the middle, and he's quickly tackled He should just go down before the clock runs out.
Yeah,
So they call another timeout.
He had to get rid of it because Ryan Flathers was right there, another timeout.
Yeah. Well, and he was standing there. I understand if there's a lot of time on the clock, you keep moving your legs, keep trying to. But when there's only 7 seconds left, I think you go down so you can call a timeout.
Good decision by Hermansky, though. Couldn't see anybody deep and went to an underneath receiver. And I think we have a field goal coming here, perhaps.
Yeah, could be. 7 seconds left. It's 17-7. Eagles in the lead. Is that Ponterio out there? I think that is. No, maybe not. Now they're changing it up here.
Yeah, he was out there, the sophomore from Melrose.
Yeah, they sent him to the sidelines. Hey, the coach is saying, now let's go for it.
The coach said, this is too far for you to Victor.
Well, or, yeah, it could be. Maybe he knows what he can do.
Yeah, what the heck, the season, this is the last game of the season.
Yeah, let's go for it.
We're 3-6 on the year. Let's just try to put some more than 3 points on the board.
So let's see what they do. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hermansky out of the gun with Williams in the backfield.
Eagles say, we got to change our strategy.
Now the Eagles will call a timeout, huh?
Yeah.
The longest 7 seconds ever. 17-7 our score here, and
smell that lunch we're gonna get at
I think I smell pizza. Is that what I smell?
I think you do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they have do they have a band at halftime, or I'm not sure if they'll have any kind of entertainment. I haven't seen a band. Have you, Terry?
I don't know. You think the bands perform when it's like 30 degrees out? I don't think so.
Why not? Come on.
Because the horns get froze to your mouth. That's
is that right? They stick to your mouth. I didn't think of that. All right, second down. 7 seconds left. Hermansky's out on the field. They're going to try for it. Ball's on the 24-yard line, so they got 24 yards to get that into the end zone.
2 different strategies I see defensive coordinators use here. One is stunt, and the other is just to go back and play soft. And the Eagles are not stunning with a 3-man rush.
No, they're not. And again, we got flags because somebody moved a little too quickly.
There was motion on the pointers.
A flag and a play.
So they're going to back them up 5 yards and make it a little bit harder now, back to the 29-yard line.
Eagles with a prevent with their experienced athletes in the defensive backfield.
So now the Eagles will change out a few.
Oh, now some personnel changes, huh?
Yeah.
Now you got
they've only got 2 guys.
Now Cameron Sorensen had a defensive back.
Here's Hermansky throwing to the end zone, and he threw it out of bounds, basically. That was not a catchable ball. Is there 1 second left on the clock? It looks like we've got 1 second on the clock. The Eagles will take over.
Now you kick it.
Nope.
Victor Ponterio in to attempt the field goal.
Oh, now I see. Now it's 4th down. That's why they decided to go for it. They still had a down. 3rd down, I should say, with 1 second left on the clock, and now they're going to see if Ponterio can put it through for a field goal.
And everybody at Melrose Mindoro area are watching this too.
About a 45, 47-yard field goal attempt. Kick, and no, sir.
A little too far for him.
Little short. But that brings us to the end of the half, and our score, 17-7. The Eagles are in the lead. We'll take a break, and we'll bring you back when we have some stats to tell you a little bit about how things have gone so far. In the meantime, it's 17-7, Eagles in the lead.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
360 Real Estate Solutions has the keys to your new home. Introducing the Hub on 6th, rooftop lofted condos for sale. Beautifully designed with open floor plans up to 3 bedrooms. The Hub has what you need for city life, from studios to 3 bedrooms to fit your lifestyle and your pocketbook with the extra touches that matter. A rooftop sports court, bike storage with a washing center, community rooms, storage units, laundry, a pet walk, and a workout room. Get your tour today at hubon6.360.bz.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
You're invited to celebrate the 56th Annual Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th. This is the area's most spectacular holiday craft show, where you'll find that one-of-a-kind gift. For over 5 decades, crafters from 6 states have headed to the La Crosse Center to participate in this award-winning fair. Santa and Rudolph are on hand every day, so mark it on your calendar. 56 years of great holidays. The Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. I'm Reed Magnum. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Ow.
Are you serious?
I have a bad wing.
From the flu shot?
Yeah, from the flu shot.
So Chelsea, you got your flu shot. I got my flu. My arm's fine.
My arm is not.
Left arm, by the way, because we're right-handed.
Okay, well.
So it's that sore?
Stop.
Is it really?
Yes.
We do the morning show, Mix 96 and 107.3.
Happy flu season.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at Stevens Point. Our score, 17-7. Eagles in the lead. And right now, got the Stevens Point dance team performing.
So I'll give the Porter dance team a big round of applause. All right, we have the winning 50-50 raffle ticket number. It's worth $377, so get your ticket ready. The winning ticket number is 301-131. 30
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at Stevens Point, Community Field here. Well, Terry, looking over these stats for the first half, it looks to me like the Eagles have really got some rushing yards on the, up on the board there.
How many times have we seen at halftime or even at the end of the game where rushing yardage are more than passing yards?
Yeah, not too often.
The Eagles 131 yards on the ground and only 98 in the air. I mean, that is kind of revealing, meaning the passing game has not played up to its expectations.
Or maybe it means they've just decided to run the ball a lot more than they've decided to pass.
I think it's a combination of the two.
Okay, all right. Well, certainly Joey Stutzman's got 59 yards. Cole Speaker had a couple of nice runs. He's got a total of 39 yards. Evan Lewandowski also carrying the ball with 29 yards. Jalen Clark had 9 yards. Lewandowski with 8 completions out of 15 attempts. His longest one was for 21 yards, total of 98 yards passing so far. Cameron Sorensen has caught 3 of them for 34 yards. Cole Speaker with 3 of them for 29. Michael Pacos with 1 for 21 yards. And Jake Simonchek with 1 for 14 yards. Max Brower returns a punt 3 yards. Jake Simonchek with a 44-yard return. And Rusty Murphy leading with tackles. He's got 5. Peter Kissling with 4 and Zach Pierce with 4 tackles. 1 tackle for loss by Zach Pierce. They don't list any sacks. I thought they had a sack out there.
They did.
Interesting. Okay. On the Stevens Point side of things, Shavaje Williams with only 25 yards rushing. Jahai Stegal with 21 yards. Jeffrey Williams with 9. Matt Ermansky with a -8. He actually lost 8 yards on a ball carry. Ermansky, though, is 13 of 25 with 2 interceptions. He's thrown 2 interceptions so far, 1 touchdown. His longest throw for 36 yards. Jonte Webb, boy, there's a young man that's had a really good first half, hasn't he?
I would think they'd target him in the second half again, too.
He's had some great catches, even a one-handed catch out there. He's had 4 catches for 68 yards. His longest one was 36. Josh Shashevsky with 36 yards, 2 catches. James Thompson with a couple of catches, and Jeff Williams with a couple also. So tackles-wise, it's Krazan's leading with 8 tackles, Felix King with 7, Nevada Lobbs with 6, and Joanne Downing with 4. So our score, again, at the half is 17-7. Any comments you might have here, Terry?
When you look at it, Stutzman, Schober, and Byrne, the only guys that have scored. Of course, Byrne on a 26-yard field goal. But I think it's pretty simple when you look at the second half. Evan Lewandowski needs to up his game as we start the second half. He has been red hot the past few games, but he has not played up to his standards, nor is he going to take the team and set any records in the second half if he doesn't improve his passing, and there's no question about it. That's not a criticism because he's a great kid. He's on the road to getting better all the time, but, it just kind of goes back as I reflect on my meeting yesterday with Mike Schmidt. He said, despite the record of the Pointers, 3-6 overall and only 2 wins in the WIAC, they're better than what people think. And on senior day here, they're showing it.
All right. Well, we got the second half coming up in just a little bit, everybody, so stick around. It's 17-7. Eagles are in the lead. Third quarter coming up.
At Ace of La Crosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of La Crosse, your work and play headquarters.
At the new Dahl Honda, we're hitting our stride. We now have 165 Hondas in stock with more on the way. Or shop the tremendous Dahl inventory of nearly 500 used cars. Come experience the Dahl VIP buying process and learn more about the used car advantage. We've assembled and trained the best team in town, and they'll work hard to find a payment that fits you. Dahl Honda in downtown La Crosse and at dahlhonda.com. Simple.
The Arterial Bar and Grill, a tradition in La Crosse. Their chef is cooking up specials every night. Try Wednesday, it's wing night. Get 5 giant wings for just $3 with 13 different homemade sauces to choose from. Thursday, try a gyro basket. And Friday, it's batter fried fish. Check out their Facebook page. Download the Untapped app on your phone for special events like tap takeovers and live music. Breakfast on Friday and Saturday at 8 a.m. and serving breakfast all day Sunday. The Arterial at 16th and Jackson, a tradition in La Crosse. Why not make it yours?
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
I'm Reed Magnum, and it's weird.
And we're best friends.
We're best friends. We do the morning show on the radio station. It's weird, Chels. One of the things we have talked about is how the colder weather has you in the holiday Christmas spirit
Sooner.
And you're already talking about putting our tree up.
Yeah.
I
already have my sweaters out.
I've already bought 2 things of eggnog.
Wow.
It's happening fast. Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson, and we're just about ready to get things underway. They're having trouble deciding which way they should be kicking the ball, Terry.
I don't know what the heck that is, but I want to go back and revisit something in the first half. In the last 48 hours, we got a number change, and that was the number change of Roth going from Joey Bolda going from 59 to another number, but he is indeed number 59. And he has played a good first half, Joey Bolda, the junior from Sussex.
So now it looks like they've got it straightened out here. The Pointers do get the ball to start the second half. It looks like Donovan Lucas will be back deep for the Pointers.
He is the guy to get things going, too.
Kicking off for the Eagles is the freshman, I believe. Is that... well, I'm trying to... Is it? Oh, no, that's Bryce Wessling. That's who that is, junior.
Bryce Wessling, we've seen him kick before.
Yeah, not too many times.
6'2" junior from New Berlin.
It's usually Ryan Byrne that kicks it, but today... Ryan Byrne's going to do the kickoff. So here we go, folks. We are back underway. There's the kick up, and Lucas will let it drop, and it's going to run right out of bounds, and the flag will fly.
Not sure they want to give Donovan Lucas a chance to return one, do they?
No. I guess not, but I don't think they wanted to kick it out of bounds.
So we have our Jake Simonchek, and they have their Donovan Lucas, who are both pretty special in the open field.
So that'll give them the ball out at the 35.
I wouldn't expect to see too many changes by the Eagle defense here as we start the second half.
Hey, Thomas Greeny wants us to say hi to him.
Thomas, okay. Well, thank you for tuning in today, Thomas.
1st and 10. Here come the Pointers. Romanski out of the gun. Looks like the Eagles are showing blitz. They're going to bring the house. Pretty much so. But they hand it off to Williams. Samaje Williams will take it around the right side, pick up about four yards on the play.
Trying to run behind his offensive line, and they have been suspect like we talked about, but they played well here on senior day. Burks, Boulder, Rapala, Burkhauser, and Goshimheimer.
Romanski once again, 2nd down and about 6 now. Romanski stops, looks around, going to change the play. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Samaje Williams in the backfield. There's the snap to Romanski. He's looking to pass. There's this throw, and he overthrows his receiver. Intended for Josh Shashevsky.
Yeah, trying to get him on a go route down the sideline. Single coverage by the Eagles, and they were up to the challenge. Number 32, step for step with the receiver. And that is 32 is Nathan Clark. Nathan Clark played well against Eau Claire last week.
All right, 3rd and 5. Romanski out of the gun. It's Webb in motion. Hands it to Samaje Williams, and he charges through the line. He's got himself some running room. 1 man to beat. He's down to the 20, and he trips up at the 20, about the 18-yard line.
Boy. A valiant effort, too, to make that touchdown-saving tackle, number 32.
Nathan Clark again.
Yeah, Clark again with a good effort.
Big save, yeah.
An injured Eagle, too.
Oh. Helping him off the field, that's Zach Pierce. That'd be a loss, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
You don't want to see him
Boy,
get hurt.
There was a great run and something special for the Pointers here on their farewell game.
So now the ball down on the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Pointers. See if that Eagle defense can hold him here. Hermansky out of the gun, single back. Gonna stop, talk to the coach a little bit, huh? Jahai Stegall was in the backfield. Now they'll spread out the receivers, and Hermansky's looking for an open one right over the center. Finds Stegall, and he cuts upfield but doesn't quite make the end zone.
Good route, slant route right over the middle in front of the Eagle defensive backs.
We got a flag.
Yeah, we have I think a motion penalty on the pointers. We got a hold is what it is.
Oh.
So that good play will be negated.
We'll back him up 10 yards.
Calls holding by the Pointers.
So that'll take it back to about the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 20.
On that run, Brandon Burkhauser, the 280-pounder from Rapids, had a good block.
Here's Hermansky again in the backfield looking at the coach. Baldridge and Webb here on the near side. 2 backs this time. Stegall and Williams. He's going to hand it to Williams. Williams gets past the first guy. That was Zach Zillmer that he got around right away.
Zillmer over-penetrated and didn't keep his balance, and the runner went right past him.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic of Zach Zillmer.
So it'll be 2nd down and about 14 now for the Pointers. They continue to move the ball. Hermansky will stop, look at the coach. All right, got the play. Williams and Stegall in the backfield. This time he's looking to pass. Eagles come after him fast. Oh, he overthrew his receiver and could have been picked off, but not quite. The defender out there, Elijah Alt, wasn't able to quite get to it.
Peter Kissling stunning from the wide side. Just a little late getting there.
Bring the pressure. 17-7 our score. The time left in the 3rd quarter, 12 minutes and 32 seconds. Lots of time. So here we go once again. Hermansky looks at the lineup, looks at the defense. Williams goes out wide. Over the center he goes. And intended for Jonte Webb, but an incomplete pass is what it'll be.
That could have been a touchdown. You're going to beat Peter Kissling right up the middle, and it just was not a good pass.
Nope. 4th down and 14, and they'll try for a field goal here.
39-yard.
About a 39-yard attempt. See if he can get it in there. Ponterio. Here's the kick. And is it good? Boy, it looks like it is, and it is.
Yeah.
Got it through the uptight.
Not by much, but
no.
Still counted for 3.
Just enough. So it's 17-10 now with 12 minutes and 23 seconds left. We're in the 3rd quarter here at Stevens Point. Eagles are looking pretty good here today.
Well, the Pointers, that was an impressive drive here
to
open in the 3rd quarter. At least getting some points on the board.
See if that fires up their defense.
Let's see if we see a different Evan Lewandowski here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah?
I just think he's been a little off target. Nothing serious.
Yeah.
Can be rectified. But
Well, maybe we'll see a little Jack Dwyer.
I doubt it.
You know?
He doesn't need me to tell him to pick up his game, I can tell you that. He doesn't need Mike Schmidt or anybody else to tell him that either.
He probably knows it, yeah, you're right. Say our thanks to the Stevens Point staff for feeding us at halftime here today.
And just for helping us set up.
And yeah, definitely.
They've just been a great host.
Very nice. All right then, here we go. Ponterio handling the kick. And away it goes. Simonchek in the end zone. Will take it in the end zone. He'll bring it out too. 5, 10, out to the 15. Out to the 20. They're going to get him at the 20-yard line.
Didn't escape that time.
Nope, couldn't quite get past that.
Eagle return by number 22, Jakes the money check.
Pointer coverage team right there. Knowing what damage he can do.
Pointer stop was made
And
by
James
47,
Thompson, number
Colin Hawkins.
37, along with number 47, Colin Hawkins. Well, let's see if we can get Speaker, who hasn't scored a touchdown yet. Sorensen in the game here.
Well, Speaker and Sorensen to the near side. Stutzman in the backfield this time. Here's Lewandowski. He goes to Stutzman. Stutzman goes up the middle, and he'll pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, a couple hard-fought yards.
Stutzman.
This is the Eagles' first possession in the second half.
Brings up second down, 8 yards to
Tackled
go
by
for the Eagles.
Malik Smith, the defensive end from Crystal Lake, Illinois.
All right, here we go. Second down and 8. Ball on the 22. There they go to Speaker on that jet sweep. This has worked for him a few times today, and it's going to work again. Does he get the first down? He kind of reached for it. We don't know. Let's see where they're going to place it.
Speaker.
Cameron Krasansky tried to prevent him from Thorpe, but he still got it.
He gets the first down.
It's about the fourth time they've run that.
So they'll put it on the 30-yard line now. And first and 10 again for the Eagles. Sorensen and Speaker to the near side. Stutzman in the backfield.
Speaker had 40 yards at halftime running the ball.
Lewandowski finds Speaker. Speaker tries to ditch the first defender, but he can't get past him. That's Donovan Lucas.
A little rocket screen to the outside using
broken up by Burner, number 17,
using Sorensen
Donovan
as the blocker, but well defended.
17 on
Second
17.
Down, 8 yards to go for the Eagles.
So now we've got second down and 8. Really no gain on that play.
Best offensive player versus the best Pointer defensive player.
Well, he picked up a couple yards. Lewandowski out of the gun. Takes the snap, hands it to Stutzman this time. Stutzman finds his way through the line. He's going to get the first down.
Eagle carry by number 1, Joyce Stutzman.
Just an incredible pancake
That's
block
good
by number
Eagle first down.
71. I keep looking at that offensive line. Cole Greco, the freshman from Greenfield. Oh, my goodness, what a block.
Nice run by Stutzman.
Good run, and they'll throw the ball on first and 10.
Here we go, first and 10. Sorensen to the far side.
Press
I
coverage
think that's
now.
Sorensen. Here's Lewandowski. Hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman again. Now he breaks through. He's gone, folks, on his way to the 20, the 25, the 10. Oh, he got him at about the 5-yard line.
Eagle carry by
You
number
think he
1,
hit that hole
Joyce
quick?
Stutzman.
Oh.
Very close to a touchdown there, and they've got an Eagle player that's shook up a little bit.
Yeah, O.J. James, the guy that
Yeah.
made the tackle, the 5'8" junior from Milwaukee.
Must have hit the ground pretty hard. But a nice run by Stutzman.
Stutzman on the right side of that offensive line. Connor Berry, Bongers, finding that hole, and then cutting back to the left and nearly gone.
Nearly. So we're going to take a look at this injured Pointer. Well, we mentioned, we'll say it again, we got basketball coming up next week. We start Tuesday night with Onalaska at West Salem Girls. And we have a game on Thursday, again, West Salem. And Friday, we have another game. So next week it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah, I'm working 2 out of the 3, and
So am I.
yeah.
So you can tune us in, folks, at kqegtv.com and watch some high school basketball. Of course, I would suggest that you hit that subscribe button that's right there on the screen if you're watching us on
Eagles
YouTube.
at first down.
And
5
then
yards to
whenever
go.
we go live with a game, you'll get a note on your cell phone that says KQEG just went live.
I'm
You
anxious,
decide if you want to watch it or not.
I'm anxious to see Onalaska. They're picked to be right near the top with Aquinas, of course, on the girls' side. Matt Quick, the head coach for West Salem, trying to rebuild, but
Yeah.
rebuilding around his daughter, who's an excellent player.
All right, first down and 5. First and goal. There's Lewandowski. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Simonchek.
Jake Simonchek.
Well, he deserved it, didn't he?
He
I
did.
mean, he was open on the short route, and Speaker cleared out the side
Eagle
with
reception by
a
number
deep
22,
route and
Dominic
perfect
Labertel.
pass.
That's good for an Eagle touchdown.
Eagle touchdown. So that's going to make it 23-10 now. Let's see if Ryan Byrne can add an extra point to that. Kick is up, and it looks good.
The
And
extra
it
point
is.
By Ryan Byrne.
Byrne
is
34 for 36. That's a pretty good percentage for the year.
college fan. Want to get your degree? in
So that makes it
Green?
24-10.
National Guard. You get
Eagles
paid
up
to be a
by
full-time
14
student.
points
Ask us about our 100%
with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the
Join
third
the
quarter.
Guard and be a
We're going to
full-time
take a
soldier
quick break
and earn a
ourselves, and
college
we'll be back
degree.
with more in just a moment. Stick around, everybody.
You're invited to celebrate the 56th Annual Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th. This is the area's most spectacular holiday craft show, where you'll find that one-of-a-kind gift. For over 5 decades, crafters from 6 states have headed to the La Crosse Center to participate in this award-winning fair. Santa and Rudolph are on hand every day, so mark it on your calendar. 56 years of great holidays. The Holiday Fair at the La Crosse Center, November 21st through the 24th.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson doing the Macarena, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, do that Macarena, Terry.
I could do that. I
Yeah.
was telling these guys before the game, I can do these dances.
Yeah.
They're shaking their head like they don't want to see it.
No, they don't want to watch that. Heavens no.
Of course, I specialize in the electric slide. You know that, don't you?
I knew that, yeah. All right, Donovan Lucas back deep for the Pointers. Ryan
Might
Byrne.
as well.
Ryan Byrne with a kick. Here it is. And that's going to end up at takes it at the 15 to the 20, 25, out to the 30 now. And he's finally taken down at about the 30-yard line by Nathan Clark.
Nathan Clark holding on for dear life.
Looked like he was trying to pull that ball out of there.
Until
didn't it?
one of the reinforcements came to help him.
32 yards.
So the Pointers will start. 1st and 10 on the
We
32.
would like to thank today's game day sponsor, Wisconsin National Guard.
By the way, we're
1st and
glad
10.
you joined us here on this pretty nice afternoon from Stevens Point.
All right, here we go. Webb goes in motion. Hermansky takes the snap, hands it to Williams. Shaman J. Williams nowhere to go though. He gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like they may lose a yard on that one.
Boy, Shamonte Williams, a pretty big boy, 5'11", 225 from Racine. 600 yards coming into this game. I mean, he's well built.
2nd down and 11 now. This time they'll run receivers out to the far side and the near side. Hermansky work out of the gun. Nope, he's going to stop. Talk to his look to the sidelines. All right, here we go again. Shaman J. Williams in the backfield. Hermansky looking to pass. Eagles coming after him. Over the center he goes. He's got a receiver.
Interception number 1, Devin
And that's
Baldridge.
Devin Baldridge.
That's good for a Pointer.
They've had some
First down.
success with that intermediate route.
Yeah.
Send their wideouts deep, and they've exploited the Eagle middle of that defense.
They have. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. The ball on the 44-yard line for
Eagles
the.
showing stunt.
Yeah, let's see if they pull back.
Just a little disguise. Then fall back into your zone coverage.
Hermansky with Williams in motion. He's going down deep.
He's open.
He's got his man.
You could see that too.
Krzyzewski
Big
catches
point
it.
interception by number 3,
On a
John
goal route,
Krzyzewski.
he's wide open
And it's
too.
good for a big
I could
pointer.
see that
First
coming
down.
too. Press coverage by the Eagles, and Joey Roth, man to man on the boundary side, and a big play for Pointers.
That'll be 1st and 10 now for the Pointers. They've moved it down to the 23. Here's Hermansky
Didn't get any coverage over the top on that.
out of the gun. Oh, looked like they were going to come after him, but Eagles back off now.
Looks like now coverage over the top on this 1st down play.
Williams moves into the slot. Now Hermansky throws it. He's got his man, but he's quickly tackled.
Yeah, Eagles stunted from the outside too.
That was Jonte Webb.
Interception by number 85, Jonte Webb.
He's a valuable part of that offense.
He's up 2nd down. 4
2nd
yards
down
to
and
the
about
Pointers.
4.
Peter Kissling on the tackle.
On the 17-yard line now. Here's Hermansky. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Looks over to the sidelines. Hey, coach, what should we do? Shamaje Williams in the backfield. Hermansky now looks into the corner. He throws that one. There was nobody around it.
Yeah, he actually looked again for a fade pattern in the end zone, but
it wasn't there.
Well, there was a bump right on it was press coverage. Didn't let him release. When you're in press coverage, you don't want that receiver to release easily and untouched.
3rd and 4. They line him up again. They'll stop and look over to the sidelines. Hermansky now with 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Goes to Shamaje Williams, who gets hit right away and taken down. And right in there is number 92, Anthony Schumann.
Yeah, Zach Zilmer slowed him down, got excited for being part of that tackle, and should be, as he's playing his last game here. Boy, he had one incredible career at Black River Falls, and now looks a little different than he did in high school. Looks more like Fabio. You remember Fabio, don't you? The big star on TV?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Zach reminds me of.
Okay. Out of the gun now.
Long hair.
Here's the snap. Hermansky's getting some pressure, gets it away, though, and hits Jonte Webb. Does he get the first down? I think he does. He was just over the line to get the first down.
Not sure he was the targeted receiver, but he was the check down, I think, but in the right spot.
So I think they're going to put it at about the 12-yard line, 11, 12-yard line. It'll be on the 11, 1st and 10.
Elijah Alt coming up to make that hit.
Eagles need a big defensive stand here. Hermansky out of the gun still, takes the snap, flips it over to Williams. Williams will go around the left side, and he picks up almost all they need.
Yeah.
About 9 yards.
Got a really good block by Devin Baldrige, the tight end from Gilbert's, Illinois. That was a tremendous block.
He's up 2nd down, 3 yards to go for the Pointers.
Here we go, 5:44 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and 4, actually. Shamaje Williams again. Rusty Murphy's there to take him down, though.
Number 30, Shamaje Williams.
So that time, I don't think there's any gain. They may have lost a half a yard on that one.
Rusty Murphy, a linebacker. Just think of that. He's back 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. He reads run and he fills that quickly for a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That's why he will be all conference.
Zach Zilmer back in the lineup for the Eagles. Now this time they're going to line up trips to the far side. Williams in the backfield. Hermansky out of the gun. They send a man in motion. Soki goes in motion. Here's a flag goes flying. Here's Williams. Pops it out of there. It's a fumble. Picked up by the Eagles and
dropped.
And dropped again. But we'll see what that flag is. It might have been a pre-snap penalty.
Well, it wasn't. It didn't. The ball wasn't dead though, so it was probably a motion penalty, but it didn't kill the ball. Now we're going to have a discussion, I assume.
Well, if the Eagles recovered, it looks like they did. We'll see what they decide here. See Zach Zilmer sticking his nose in there.
Motion
we've
declined.
Got offsides.
The question
was
illegal
formation by the Pointers.
There you go. So it wasn't pre-snap in terms of stopping the play. It was an illegal formation. So it will be Eagles ball.
So it does get So they do get it on a fumble, huh?
So another turnover as the Pointers are approaching the goal line. They turn the ball over again.
Yeah. So it'll be 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's 24-10. Eagles will get the ball on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Here comes the Eagle offense now. Receivers to the right and left with Lewandowski in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. He's going to uncork one. It's headed for Speaker. Oh, not this time. Just overthrew him a little bit, just a little bit too far.
Yeah, Speaker has not been as open as he has in the past, and part of that is because of the man-to-man coverage of Donovan Lucas, who's only 5'11", Speaker about 6'3" or 4", but he's played great press coverage on the All-American Speaker.
All right, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Eagles decide to take a shot at the end zone with that one, kind of. 2 receivers to the far side. Stutzman in the backfield. They'll hand it to Stutzman. He'll go around the left side. Oh, there's a fumble, loose ball. And I don't know if they're going to call him down or they're going to rule it dead.
I don't think so. Boy, the Eagle fan, the Pointer fans would have been pretty upset if that would have been called.
Yeah, no kidding. Popped right out of there.
Yeah. Officials need to have patient whistles when you have close to stoppage of play.
Well, ball goes back over then to the Pointers. And here's Hermansky out of the gun, takes the snap, looking downfield. Another chance, another attempt. We've got probably a holding penalty there. We've got a flag in the backfield.
Hermansky chased out of the pocket. 97, Zach Bowdry, the senior from Franklin. And a hold is right.
Yep, holding's what it is.
By the Pointers.
So we'll back it up 10 yards. And let's play that one again. Be 1st and 20 yards now with the ball on the 35-yard line. Pretty quiet crowd today. Not a lot of noise coming from out there. Hermansky now takes a look at the defense. Here's the snap. Looks downfield. Headed for Webb. Hoping to get Webb in the corner, but nope.
Not enough real estate again from the outside. Zach Zilmer pressuring Hermansky.
And Joey Roth was with Webb all the way.
Brings up 2nd down, 20
so that brings up 2nd and 20 now. But a good call on the 1st down. You know, go for that
home run.
Home run, yep. Anthony Schumann back in the lineup now. As Ryan Flathers will take a breather.
Take a much-deserved break. He's played well.
2 receivers to the far side this time. In the backfield, number 28, Jahai Stigall. There's that pass in that corner again. This time he catches it. Is he out of bounds?
Great adjustment. No, he caught it.
No, they're saying it, both the line judges agree he caught it. Jahai Stigall.
It wasn't perfect pass, but he adjusted right in front of Joey Roth.
Yep. Didn't get the 1st down, but close. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2, and there it is. Stigall, the ball carrier, gets hit again and again and still doesn't go down. Finally, they get him down.
I think he's about 1 yard short.
I don't know. They might give him forward progress.
Now they moved the chains.
Yeah, they did.
That's good for a Pointer. 1st down.
Our friends over here are just teasing us a little bit.
What's that? What's that?
I said our colleagues over here from UW Stevens Point.
They want to see you do the slide.
They do. Well, we'll do it afterwards.
All right.
No, for now it's game time.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Hermansky hands it off to Stigall. Stigall going around the left side. Gets hit, but does he get in the end zone? I don't think so. And there's a flag.
We got an illegal block.
Is that what it was? Yep, that's going to go against the Pointers. You're right. So they're going to push it back a few yards.
Pointers have been their own worst enemy here as they get into the red zone.
Yeah. So let's see where they're going to put it now. They're marching it back. Oh, my.
And the call's holding by the Pointers.
Holding by the Pointers once again. It's going to put it back at the 25-yard line.
3:30.
So we're back to 1st and 20.
3:30 left in the third quarter.
All right. Hermansky now looking to the sidelines. Catches the play. 12 seconds left on the play clock. They get it off. Hermansky backs up and has to get rid of it. Boy, that was not a smart play.
Looked like he was trying to set up a screen to the boundary side.
But somebody got a hand up in there and knocked it down.
Yeah, that somebody was number 67 who was right in his face. And that's Matt Reinfeld. Matt Reinfeld's had a couple good plays this afternoon.
All right. 2nd down and 20 now. Hermansky sends those receivers out to the right and left. 1 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Williams going in motion. Here we go, the snap. He's looking downfield again. He'd like to go to the end zone. And there it is, touchdown, Jonte Webb.
Just a great route right over the middle, a post pattern. Too big for the Eagle defense to handle him one-on-one. And the defender that time just could not rise up to that level, and that's Nathan Clark.
So Stevens Point with another score.
Using the end line to his advantage and just too tall for Nathan Clark.
Kick up through the uprights, and it's good. So that's going to make it 24-17, and the Pointers are insisting on making this a game.
Well, we talked about Dante Webb. Be careful at 6'3". He's a valuable featured player, and he has shown that.
So let's see, we've got just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And the Pointers put one up there. Here's the final, Badgers 37, Cornhuskers 21.
Ooh, that's a big win. I remember the old years with Tom Osborne coaching Nebraska, and they were one of the top teams in the country every single year. Not the case in the last few years.
Word comes down to me from one of our folks watching online that Jack Dwyer's out because he's injured. Jack Connolly is the backup quarterback today. Didn't know that.
Number 6, I knew that from Aurora, Illinois. Yeah, only played in 4.
But number 5 is the one that's injured.
Played in 4 games.
Jack Dwyer. Catches it, that's Simonchek at about the 3. Out to the 20, 25, still on his feet down to about the 30-yard line. He's still pushing forward, and they take him out of bounds. The whole pile looked like a scrum out there. Take him out of bounds at about the 34.
Got a good block.
32 maybe.
Joey Stutzman, the number 1, too. There's 2 number 1s here. So Charlie Kramer, number 1, freshman from Round Lake, Illinois, and Joey Stutzman. We know him from Lake Zurich.
First and 10 now. Here comes the Eagles once again. Lewandowski working out of the gun. Let's see if we can get some offense going here. 2 receivers to the near side. Stutzman in the backfield. Here we go. There's the snap. They'll go to Stutzman. He'll go around the right side, make that corner, and pick up a couple of yards.
Tried to reach the corner, but nope. Number 40 right there to stop him. He had a big gain in front of him. If it wouldn't have been for Nevada Lobs.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. He picked up 3 on that run.
He's played pretty well, too, Nevada Lobs.
Yeah, he has. 2:19 left in the third quarter, 2nd down. Lewandowski takes the snap. Oh, kind of overthrew Speaker there.
There's that bubble screen again.
Yeah.
Speaker and Sorensen. Not well thrown again.
3rd down, 7 yards to go for the Eagles.
You said something about him having to step up, didn't you?
I did. He knows that.
Yeah.
Had plenty of time on that play, too. Now we have a big 3rd down play.
Once again, 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 37. There's the snap. Lewandowski has to throw it and almost gets it to Speaker.
Yeah, but
Broken up
Pointer pass broken up by
by
number
Lucas.
17.
didn't get as much on it, I think, as he wanted to. Needed to throw a dart in order to get that complete, but Lucas has been a problem for Lewandowski.
Here's a score for you, Terry. The Falcons 28, Pioneers 24.
Ooh.
River, yeah.
Final?
No, not the final. River Falls in the lead in the third quarter.
That's a surprise.
No kidding. Speaker gets that one away. Lucas actually takes it on the one hop and runs out of bounds with it.
Return made by number
So
17,
about
Jonathan
26-yard line or so.
Bounce went in his favor.
Yeah.
Pointers will start at their own 26-yard line. Big thank you to today's game day sponsor, the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com for more information.
So it'll be first down for the Pointers. First and 10 on the 26.
See if the Eagles can force another turnover here.
They need to, I
They've been-
tell you.
They've been good at that.
Pointers are kind of got the momentum on their side at this point.
They're just creeping up here.
Yeah, they are. Stegall moves out to the far side.
Again, single coverage here on
Romansky looking over the center. He's got Stegall, and Stegall will get a first down. Brought down by Kissling.
Reception by number 28, Jahai Stigall.
Kissling and Aaron
Pointer,
Benson.
first down.
I'm just impressed with the way the Pointers are attacking the Eagle defense.
Romansky with a first down, first and 10 now. Ball on the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. Stegall in the backfield this time. Receivers to the right and left. Play clock with 10 seconds left. They shift Williams. Here's the snap. They go to Stegall, and he gets hit immediately. Just immediately. My goodness, Zach Zillner was right there.
Double teamed.
Yeah.
Zilmer, the first guy to meet him. The second guy, Aaron Benson, number 53, a senior from Arcadia.
Yeah, it's only the second time we've mentioned him today. So it'll be second down and 13. Ball on the 35. Romansky once again looks to the sidelines. And here we go. They move Williams. Or Thompson, excuse me. They move Thompson. The pass once again to Webb. And Webb will get it down to the 46-yard line, short of the first down.
Webb on a hitch route right in front of number 32, Nathan Clark.
It was wide open for a moment there.
Yeah, Nathan Clark worried about a go route, certainly.
Well, third down and 1. And they're going to go to Stegall, but he's not going to get it. He gets wrapped up and pushed back. And maybe lost a yard.
Ricky lost a yard as
Yeah.
well. But you notice how on short yardage situations, the Pointers run tempo. They don't look to the sideline. They run their play immediately.
Right.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Which makes sense. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter, folks. And our score at the end of 3, 24-17, Eagles in the lead. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a little bit with the fourth quarter coming up on KQEGTV.com.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. Heading into fourth quarter now. Score 24-17. The kick to Simonchek. He takes it at about the 25, moves it to the 30.
The Eagles not getting that return yardage that they have gotten in the past. Nevada lobs again right there. Look at these third quarter statistics. I'm not sure this is game plan, but rushing yards for UWL.
Wow.
Listen, viewers, 207, all-time record for the season. Passing, 113.
Yeah, that's something.
That's a reverse
It's the
of
opposite
what you
for
see.
the Pointers have 102 yards rushing and 268 passing. Now let's see what Lewandowski can do here. There's the snap. Finds Sorensen. Oh, right through his hands. He should have caught that.
He'll make up for it.
That literally went right through his hands.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was looking the other way, looking for who was coming towards him, but whatever it was.
Well, O.J. James there with moderate pressure, but that didn't disturb Sorensen. Should have headed his right.
2nd and 10.
Goes down as an incomplete pass, but that's not fair, is it? This was a good
Lewandowski,
pass.
yeah, Lewandowski takes the snap, hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman will try to find his way up, and he does.
Yeah.
Gets the
Stutzman.
block and picks up about 7 yards.
Boy, they've liked that stretch play to Stutzman. First time we've seen that all season with that degree of effectiveness.
Yeah.
Stevens Point, 50 more total yards of offense than the Eagles.
All right, here goes the Eagles once again. 3rd down and about 3. Ball on the 38-yard line. 4th quarter just getting underway. Stutzman will carry it. Stutzman fights his way through there, and boy, if he doesn't get the first down, it's going to be close.
He's right at the first down marker.
Placement. Yep, I think he's got it. They got to give it to him where they just placed it. They might want to measure.
Speaker only 5 catches, Rick, as we enter the 4th quarter with only 39 yards.
Wow.
That's a shock.
Well, passing is not their thing today, that's for sure. They decided to become a running team.
I don't think that was planned.
They're going to bring it out here and take a look at it. I don't know, Terry, it looks to me like he should have that, but let's wait and see what they do. The officials like to at least have one opportunity during the game to play with those chains. And
no, he didn't get it.
I
think
know.
it's
Did he?
I think it's 2 inches.
He
Oh!
did. No, he got it.
He got it by
it's
2
just
inches.
the angle we're looking at it from is hard to tell, but Eagles got it.
I like the way I think that's good to bring the chains out and more often instead of just guessing. I just like that type of officiating.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They get another first down. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Just under 14 minutes left in this game.
Boy, it's about 30 degrees outside and about 80 degrees inside here. It's getting warmer in the press box.
Lewandowski hands it to Stutzman. Again, up the middle goes Stutzman. They must have decided, Terry, that since the running game's going so well, we're going to do a lot of that.
Well, I mean, if your line is blocking that well and if you have that kind of effectiveness with the run, certainly stay with it.
Can you eat up that much clock? Just taking a nice long drive up the...
I don't know. Ask Bangor how they do it. Ask Coleman how they do it.
That's true. Well, Bangor didn't do it too well last night.
No, but how about one loss and 12 wins?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty good season.
Yeah, 8 shutouts. Lewandowski hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman finds his way through that time, and he'll get up about a yard short of the first down.
Does that answer your question? You asked me, should they stay on the ground and methodically eat the clock?
Yep.
Does that answer it?
Looks like it.
Now, 3rd and short. Now you throw the ball.
Okay.
You?
Now?
Maybe now you try to hit a home run. We'll see what Mike Schmidt decides to do. He's the boss.
3rd down and 2, it looks like. Ball's on the 49-yard line. Lewandowski.
You got 5 seconds on the play clock.
Sorensen to the near side. Speaker to the far side. They go to Stutzman. Can he get the first down? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
He's going to be short.
Now what do you do?
I don't know. It depends on how much you believe in your running game.
I don't think you give the ball to the Pointers. No, you don't. No. That wouldn't be wise, would it? No.
No, they'll bring out Sean Parker.
Yeah.
And he'll punt this one.
Gotta get him a chance to play too a little bit.
Oh, that's true.
All the way from Portland, Oregon.
I think he's only punted once today, hasn't he?
Yeah, get him in the game.
Here we go.
And that's why, right there.
It's going to go down at the 20 and out of bounds at about the 10 or 11 yard line down there.
You wonder why you want him punting? Oh, no. It's pretty obvious.
I wasn't wondering.
No. Well, some of our viewers might have thought the Eagles should go for it there. No. Not with the score 24-17 with just under 12 minutes.
Oh.
You rely on your defense. You have confidence in your Eagle defense. See if they can prove that right now.
All right, let's find out. Romanski out of the gun. 2 receivers to the far side. Krzyzewski to the near side here. There's the snap, and they'll pitch it to Williams. Oh, nope, that's Stegall, excuse me. Stegall goes up the right side, picks up a couple of yards.
A big running back, too.
11 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game. Eagles up by 7, and the Pointers with the ball.
Aaron Benson.
Second down.
Excuse me, the linebacker from Arcadia getting that tackle. He's had a couple good tackles this afternoon.
Yes, he has. Romanski changing the play. Sends Thompson in motion. Hands it to Stegall again. Stegall finds the hole as he goes up the right side.
He got a couple yards, Rick, but he ran into, again, number 97.
That's good for a Pointer. First down.
And it's a first down.
Zach Bowdry. Good to see these seniors playing. Bowdry and has not played a lot and has played well here this afternoon. Talked about Aaron Benson, the senior linebacker from Arcadia.
First and 10 now for the Pointers. Ball on the 25-yard line. Hermanski sends his man out to the far side. There's a throw. Oh, almost picked off. That was close. I think that was, who was that? Joey Roth.
Joey Roth.
Going after it. Almost had that one.
Sure did.
He's up second down.
That would have been a
10 yards
huge turnover.
No kidding. That would have been a big break for the Eagles.
Roth with 3 interceptions on the season. The sophomore from Stevens Point.
Second down and 10 now. Mansky with Stegall in the backfield. Baldridge goes in motion that time. There's the handoff. Stegall will bring it around the right side here. There's a flag goes flying.
Yeah, I think.
And another flag.
I think the first flag is a hold, and the hold is on Aaron Benson. Who
I think the second flag was, he went right to his face. Is that?
Well, Aaron Benson says, I'm getting held, and I think he talked the official into it.
Well, I think both of those penalties are against the Pointers. I know in hands to the face can be a penalty, but would that be a situation where that might be the case?
We'll see what Jeff Lenahan says.
All right, let's see what he says.
I don't think the audio works, does it?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it was a face mask. That's declined. Holding.
Yeah, okay.
Against the Pointers.
Well, the first one was the hold.
That.
He just kind of gave it to us in reverse order.
Yeah. Boy, the bright sunshine coming in here now.
Yeah, the Pointer coaches aren't too happy with all these penalties.
UW Stevens Point had 2 penalties.
Six penalties at the end of the third quarter. UWL with only 2 penalties.
Brings up second down, 20 yards to go.
So it'll bring up second and 20 now as they move the ball back to the 15-yard line. Pointers are way back there now. Lots of green in front of them. They look over to the sideline, see what the coach has to say. Okay, let's get a play going here. Soki goes to the far side. And again, Baldridge, arms in the air. What's going on? I think is what he was saying. And there it is, a picked off and into the end zone. Touchdown for the Eagles. Josh Dorschner right there catches the ball.
I'm sure that's it.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah, I think actually number 96, wasn't it?
Yeah, Josh Dorschner's
Yeah,
96.
Dorschner, but hey, let's go back about 2 seconds before the interception, and let's mention the outside stunt by Aaron Benson was the guy that made Urmanski throw it early.
So that's going to put another 6 points.
Well,
no, they're going to say it's short. It's not quite in the end zone. I thought he was in the end zone.
Punt the ball and then give it to your defense, and that's what Mike Schmidt did.
Boy, this is another big break for the Eagles. If they can get it in here. Speaker, the intended receiver, but well covered.
Trying to get Speaker his first touchdown of the afternoon and get him close to that breaking another record, but that was somewhat dangerous.
Yeah, Donovan Lucas was right there. Followed him all the way, step for step there.
I think Speaker's going to go to bed tonight having nightmares about his own number on the other side, number 17.
That's right.
Who's made it highly difficult for Speaker to do anything this afternoon.
Stutzman in the backfield, Simonchek and Sorensen to the near side. Speaker's at the far side. Here's Lewandowski out of the gun, takes the snap. Looks to the corner, going for Speaker.
Oh, there's a fade route.
Yep, but he gets hit.
Oh,
Lucas was there again.
There was no question who was targeted, and that's Speaker. We talked early in the game. He was targeted 18 times last week, caught 17.
Wow.
That's got to be a record in itself.
No kidding. So that brings up 3rd down and 2. So let's see what the Eagles do now.
Now you're in a little bit of a predictable situation.
Lewandowski hands it to Stutzman. Stutzman will plow through there. Does he get it?
No, he didn't.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's not predictable. I don't know. What do you do now? I think you kick the field goal.
I do too. You don't want to come away without any points on this one.
Absolutely not. I think there's a little uncertainty with Mike Schmidt. No, not now.
Nope.
He says go kick it. He's right. He's
Yep.
absolutely right. I can see why you have a little indecision. You have so much confidence in your offense, and you have those weapons that can be spectacular.
With 9 minutes left, you want to keep it a 2-score game, I think. And if he can make this field goal, it's a 2-score game. So he's kicking it. It's only about a 20, 15-yard field goal. Whoa, did he miss it?
Oh, he did miss it.
No, he got it.
He did?
Yeah. It just
By what, 2 inches?
Yeah, by just a few inches, but it's hard to tell from this angle.
It is. I thought it was off to the right. Going back to that decision, I mean, when you have playmakers that can do about anything, I can see why you would think, well, let's go again with either Speaker or Sorensen, but I'm sure that was in his mind, then decided, no, that wouldn't be good thinking in terms of percentage.
They could not afford to come away with no points on that.
Correct.
They had to come away with points on that, no question about it.
That wouldn't be fair to the defense that got you there.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. It's going to go back over to the Pointers again. They'll get another shot at it as they take possession of it. Turned out to be a beautiful day for football out here in Stevens Point.
Boy, I'd say. I need another good day tomorrow so I can finish raking leaves in my lawn. So.
Well, I'm going to celebrate my son's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you traveling?
No, he's here in town.
He is, okay. All right, so you're just traveling to his house. Or
take him out to dinner and maybe a movie,
Good for you. And then take Monday off, too, since you worked all day today.
All right, I'll do that, too, then. And I'll rake the leaves.
No, you won't.
Come over to your house, help you rake, yeah.
I'm going to do my customary go to church, go out to lunch, and then do my work around the house.
Here's Ryan Byrne now. Kick off. And that's going to go into the corner and out of bounds. And again, that's about the 3rd time that they've kicked it out of bounds like that, and it helps give the Pointers better field position.
I'm going to have to ask him on Monday whether he actually wanted the ball kicked out of bounds.
Why would he? Because then they get to start at the 35 instead of the 25.
I don't know. He hasn't kicked directionally that bad all year, so I doubt that was the strategy.
Make more sense to just put it in the end zone. He just kind of hooked it. Maybe there's a strong wind out there.
Doesn't appear it like there is.
Doesn't look that strong, huh? All right, here we go. Pointers with the ball now. 1st and 10 on the 35. We've got 9 minutes left. And there's a throw by Hermansky, and a flag?
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Whoa, almost intercepted by Rusty Murphy. Again, Benson still in and stunning from the outside.
What are they calling that?
I don't know. Let's see. That was strange.
That was not a catchable ball. It can't be pass interference.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
Oh, wow.
Personal foul?
I didn't see that either. You have to explain that one to me.
Really? I didn't see that.
I didn't see any contact at all, unless it was hidden by the point players. Did you?
No, I mean, if they were talking about the contact that we saw over here where, when he missed the pass, I don't know what he's talking about. I can look at the replay here.
Well, it's going to have to be defendable, or there might be that official won't
I think they're
like
saying
what he hears.
that. I guess it was they thought that Peter Kissling moved in on the player when the play was over. That's all I can think of is. So it's 1st and 10 anyway for the Pointers after a questionable call. Handed off to Stegall. And he gets tripped up right
Look
away.
at that tackle. Almost as if he wasn't blocked. A speed rush by Zilmer and makes the tackle right at the line of scrimmage, Rick.
No gain.
Zilmer, knowing this is his last time to wear an Eagle uniform, was hurt or was injured. I should say, had an illness and missed a couple games. You and I talked about that.
2nd down and 10. I think I heard Platteville scored. I think it's 31-24 now over River Falls. We'll check that again later. Over the middle it goes to Baldridge. He's hit right away and doesn't get the first down, but it'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, wrestled down by Bolda.
Again, that pass down the middle, they've made that successfully a number of times today.
Yeah, that underneath route.
3rd and 2. Hermansky again takes this pass. He's dropping back. He's going to have to scramble. There's a throw, and he's got a man, and it's caught. Was he out of bounds? No.
He was,
nope. Out of bounds.
But he did a good job of coming back to help his quarterback, but out of bounds.
So that brings up 4th down.
Just under 8 minutes, so what do the Pointers do?
Well,
it appears they're going for it.
I don't know. It's really not a terrible place for the Eagles to take over the ball. But there's still plenty of time on the clock for them to turn it over to their defense. Well, we'll see what they do. Here's Hermansky.
Yeah,
they're going to try and shout it out and see if, whoop, we got a timeout.
Yeah, so
Point wants to talk about it.
Yeah, coach is not sure, I don't think.
All right, while they're talking about it, we're going to take a break. So stick around, everybody. We'll be back with more of the 4th quarter in just a bit.
360 Real Estate Solutions has the keys to your new home. Introducing the Hub on 6th, rooftop lofted condos for sale. Beautifully designed with open floor plans up to 3 bedrooms. The Hub has what you need for city life, from studios to 3 bedrooms to fit your lifestyle and your pocketbook with the extra touches that matter. A rooftop sports court, bike storage with a washing center, community rooms, storage units, laundry, a pet walk, and a workout room. Get your tour today at hubon6.360.bz.
At Ace of La Crosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of La Crosse, your work and play headquarters.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. They're going for it on 4th down. The Pointers are going to try for it.
See if they use a hard count.
Maybe. They just try to draw the Eagles off. Nope, they take the snap. They're going to hand it to Stegall. He's going to see if he can get through there, and no sirree.
Not even close.
Not even close, although he spins out. Almost got away from him. But no, it's going to go over to the Eagles. The Eagle defense stands tall.
You might chart that as a team tackle But I can tell you this, the first guy that got there was Aaron Benson. Again,
Wow.
not played a lot, Rick, but the senior 5'8", 200-pounder from Arcadia is ending his career as you only dream about.
He's having a great day. But you got to give Jahai Stigala, credit for that. He just didn't give it up. He just kept pushing, couldn't quite get there, though. Lewandowski takes the snap, fakes to Stutzman, looking downfield. He's going deep, folks. Here's Sorensen all the way down, and no, incomplete.
He faked everybody out, everybody thinking the Eagles are going to run the ball, but no, play action, and great defense again by O.J. James. 5'8" versus 6'3" Sorensen. We've seen how many times during the season Sorensen on that go route, and it's been successful.
Yeah.
Not today.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to the far side. 1 to the near side. That's a new number, I think,
Cal
down
Mazer.
number 2.
Cal Mazer.
Is that who that is?
senior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaker gets the call. He'll pick up a couple of yards.
Eagle reception by number 17, Colt Speaker.
We haven't seen Cal Mazer out there very much.
You know, he's been injured, and Cal Mazer, the senior,
Brings
again.
up 3rd down.
Mike
and
Schmidt doing a
long
nice
for
job
the
of getting the seniors in the game.
Yeah.
The senior from Reedsburg. A lot of coaches just disregard that altogether.
Really?
And that really is frustrating. But not Mike Schmidt.
3rd down and 7. Eagles with another big 3rd down here. They've had a tough time converting on 3rd down. Let's see if they can make this one. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lewandowski throws. And Dominic Labalarte unable to handle it.
Oh, man. I thought
23.
that was hard to see, but I thought that was catchable.
I thought so too.
Dominic Labalarte, a senior also from Brookfield.
There's a guy we haven't called his number very much today.
No, 14 catches going
Sean
into this
Parker
game.
to Parker
6:52 left. Sean Parker is out there. He's going to give it a kick. Gets it away. And Lucas is back there for Stevens Point. Catches it at the 10. And he'll get out to about the 15.
Point return by number 17.
That's Donovan Lucas, the
Yeah,
junior from Milwaukee.
He's their featured player. Again, tackle. Who do you think made that tackle? Oh, my goodness.
Aaron Benson?
He did.
Really? Oh.
I don't know. Is he trying to send a message
I
to
think
the
so.
coaches? Like, I told you I should have played more. 6:40 to go here in this conference game.
27-17. It is a 2-score game here. Here's Urmanski with the out of the gun, steps back, the throw, and just overthrows. I think that was intended for Soki, but he just sort of overthrew him.
Down, 10 yards to go for the Pointers.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now.
We haven't talked about Sonny Soki very much. The number 11, a wide receiver from Brussels, Wisconsin, that is, not over in Europe.
All right, here we go. Out of the gun once again. Trips to the far side. Throws it to the near side. Nope. Krzyzewski was the intended receiver, but no good. He threw it short.
Yeah, he was open on a hitch route. Just a poor throw.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Pointers. We're in the 4th quarter here, folks, with 6 minutes and 33 seconds left. Eagles in the lead.
Big key 3rd down play.
Play clock down to 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, he just got it off. Romanski throws. He finds Williams, and Williams on the sideline.
Interception by number 30,
Rusty Murphy pulls him down, but he gets the first down.
Yeah, good 3rd down play. Key game to keep this drive alive and keep any hopes the Pointers have alive here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, River Falls Falcons 31, Pioneers 24. They're in the 4th quarter with about 9 minutes left. Here's Romanski now. Lot of time, boy. just taking it easy back there in the pocket. Now he's going to just throw it away.
Yeah, he was. I'd say he had enough time.
Boy, no kidding.
Only one
Zach,
player.
Zach Baudry finally chasing after
Yeah,
him.
that was it, though. Everybody else kind of staying back looking for a screen or not getting good penetration. Good protection by the Pointer offensive line.
2nd down and 10. Ball on the 30. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They got Williams in the backfield. Romansky throwing to Williams, but a lot of pressure coming. He had to get rid of it, and he threw it short.
Ryan Flathers. Keep in mind that senior has played his heart off. Has played with all his heart and soul the entire season, and he's going to be rewarded by being an all-conference defensive lineman. I can guarantee you that.
Zach Abbott's also stepping out now for a little breather. Another senior. Romansky takes the snap. 3rd down. Looking downfield. No, he's not going to get that one off as he gets tackled and drops the ball. We got a loose ball picked up by the Eagle defense and recovered by the Eagles.
Dorschner.
Dorschner.
Abbott's makes penetrate. Actually, about 4 Eagles penetrated. Dorschner, the sophomore from Neenah, gets another turnover.
So the Eagles are going to get it back again in the red zone.
The penetration by that front 4 did it.
Yeah. So with 5 minutes and 59 seconds left, the Eagles ahead 27-17, and they've got the ball. 1st down on the 7. 1st and goal. Now, last time they were down here, they were unable to get it into the end zone, so let's see what happens this time. Lewandowski out of the gun, speaker to the far side. They go to Stutzman. No, Lewandowski keeps it. Fakes it to Stutzman, gets it down to the 5-yard line.
He's had some success with that. Not necessarily today, but he did against the Blue Goals last week.
2nd down, 6 yards to go to the goal for the Eagles.
2nd and 6. Now they're having that sun is making it tough for them to see what the coach is.
Needs 5 guys to figure that one
they're
out.
all blocking the sunlight,
we
as you
can't
can
see.
see.
You, coach. I'll just run whatever you want then.
Do what? 12 seconds left on the play clock. Lewandowski now sets him up. 5 seconds left. The snap, takes the snap, goes to Stutzman. Stutzman looking for an opening. He's going to find it, and he goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Did that on his own. The play was designed to go to the left. He saw the door close, went to the right, did that on his own.
Stutzman gets him in for another touchdown.
I like the call. The Eagles haven't had success in the red zone through the air. Stay on the ground.
33-17 now. Here's the snap for Byrne, puts it up and through the uprights, and they'll add another one. So it's 34 now, 34-17.
Hey, UWSP fans, are you looking for a career that
Eagles are in the lead
while making a difference?
with about, let's see, 5 minutes and 9 seconds left. Well, Terry, the defense for the Eagles has really made the difference today, haven't they?
Creating turnovers and then being opportunistic with those penetration and those turnovers. You're exactly right. Are you surprised? No. Are our viewers surprised? Absolutely not. What they did in destroying the Blue Goals last week, they're just right back in the same form.
Well, now, if Platteville loses and they win today, that would mean Platteville and the Eagles would have the same record, or would the Eagles step ahead of them? They're 7-3 right now, right?
Well, Eagles win. They're 7-3 and 5-2 in the WIAC.
Okay.
So, in talking to Mike Schmidt about the possible postseason, though, he said there's very, very little chance.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what happens this afternoon. With the Whitewater already wrapping up the championship.
So the Eagles would be 5-2 with a win today. Platteville would be 4-3 with a loss. And Oshkosh would be 6-1 with a win. So they would finish in solidly third place, it looks like. All right. Hey, quickly. Oh, the ball pops out again. Are they going to say it's down? No, they're going to say it's down.
And a good call by
The referee.
the referee bringing it back. Jeff Linehan, the white hat.
We've got
and
a.
his crew.
That's Lucas rolling around there. Donovan Lucas. He's been key in keeping Speaker under control, shall we say?
Oh, I'd say
He's been all over him.
he's been more than just only a junior too. More than just another ordinary defensive back.
So the Falcons now 31, Pioneers 24. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. 34-17 here. Now, I'm looking at, somebody sent me this on the chat here, and it says, in 1977, Terrence Erickson coached 3 Midwest championships, football, basketball, and baseball. Is there any truth to that?
Certainly is. Why would somebody put some false information out?
Well, you get a lot of these
social media?
fake things on social media sometimes, and I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, can that really be true? I don't know.
Yeah.
IBC, it says football 15-0 IBC, basketball 50 to 5 stars, and baseball, I'm not understanding all those numbers. Is that what it was?
That's what it is.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Now after retiring, I'm back coaching again.
Where are you coaching now?
Coaching football at Logan Middle. I love it
Oh,
too.
Logan Middle, okay.
Yeah.
I knew you were coaching somewhere.
So
So now basketball, you're going to be coaching basketball?
not coaching. Well, sometimes when my grandkids are playing, I coach, but from the bench, from the sideline. I mean,
you'll be doing.
from the
I assume
bleachers.
you'll be reffing some basketball games.
I've
again?
already had several college games.
Oh, okay.
Last night I was at Emmaus Bible College in Dubuque. That's a great little community, a great culture, private school, kind of like Viterbo. And next Friday I'm back there again. They're accepting me to come back.
Wow. What are they thinking?
I don't know.
Donovan Lucas being helped off the field. I don't think we're going to see him again today, Terry.
No. And you'll be working a basketball game next Friday, won't you?
I will be. Next Tuesday and Friday, I'm on duty. And you got Tuesday and Thursday.
I do. And I'm going to start preparing for that on Monday, and hopefully I can.
After you get the leaves raked.
Exactly. I'm not doing any preparatory work for broadcasts on Sunday, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, our score 34-17, 5:03 left, and the Pointers have the ball, 1st and 10, about the 22. They hand it off fake to Williams. There's the throw downfield. He's got an open man, and it's caught.
Yeah, they faked a lot of people out on that.
Ben Miller.
Play action, didn't they?
They did. Ben Miller, that's the tight end. Is that right, number 81?
Yeah.
One interception by number 81.
And on the defense, number 27, Joey Roth.
He probably came in to take Donovan Lucas's place, and boy, right down the sidelines he goes and pulls one in for a big pass play.
Kyle Cable, by the way, too, the senior from Holman, in now as a defensive back. Good to see that.
Yeah.
He's finishing his career this afternoon.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 49. They hand it to Williams. Samaje Williams not getting too far that time. He'll be stopped with maybe a half a yard gain.
Team tackle again, led by Rusty Murphy.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 now. There we go. 31-24, Falcons in the lead with 1:44 left. 2nd down and 9. Here's Ermansky. Pressure coming. He's going to tuck and run. Not going to get too far. There's a nice block.
Jeez, I guess he stepped up nicely in the pocket.
Oh, we've got a flag.
I thought that was a good block, but I think the penalty's going to go on Jeffrey Williams, number 33. But
that was Aaron Benson. He blocked out of there.
I didn't. I'd have to see that again. I thought that was.
Low block?
I didn't think so. I think that's a discussion. Are we going to pick up the flag here or not? I didn't see that as any illegality at all. I think you should wipe
See what he
that
says.
off. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
he picks it up.
Alex, you agree with that too, right? That was a good block. Yeah.
Alex doing the broadcast for the college here today.
Yes.
And we're in agreement that that was not really a
Well,
penalty.
okay.
Not
Third
that one.
down, 2
That-
yards to go for the Pointers.
You can't have multiple flags picked up during a game. Come
Third
on,
down
guys.
and 2. And I think that was the third one they picked up today.
Yes.
There's the snap. Mansky fading back. Oh, they are coming after him fast, but he gets it away. Miller not able to catch it, though. Popped in and out of his hands, but, boy, the pressure was coming fast.
Well, the pressure, number 59, Joey Bolda was.
Is that
the
who that
guy.
was?
2
Yeah.
yards to go for the Pointers.
Stunned out as a linebacker from Sussex.
Fourth down, and they got to go for it at this point with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. Down by 10. They got to go for it.
No tempo here. No, you're right. Just call the play and then back up and regather.
Trips to the far side. Single receiver near here. Williams in the backfield. Dermansky, they're coming after him. He gets it away, and it's caught. And guess who? Jonte Webb
By number 85,
comes through once again.
Jonte
I'm not surprised at that, actually.
That's a big
Brad
Pointer. First
Tobin,
down.
number
Let's go,
21,
Dogs.
gambled, and it didn't work. And
They
first
got
down.
it. Yeah, they got it away quick too. Here they go, quickly up to the line. 3:10 left.
Now we go tempo.
Urbanski. He's struggling. Oh, he's going to throw it away.
Yeah, wisely.
Smart move.
Pointer incomplete pass intended for number 85.
Pressure
Jonte
coming
Webb.
in the presence
Brings
of
up second down, 10
Anthony
yards to
Schumann.
go for the Pointers.
Second down and 10 now. 3:04 left in the game. Here we go. Now on the just over the 30-yard line, the 29-yard line. Hermansky takes the snap, throws it to Williams out here in the flat. Williams gets surrounded quickly. We've got a flag.
Just a swing route to the outside.
I think this is going to be a
Pointer
penalty
selected by number
against
33, Jeffrey
the
Williams.
Pointers.
We have a flag
Too many
on the play.
penalties here. Way too many.
Not sure what it was, but guessing it's 76.
Brad Tobin, number 21, on the tackle. Yeah,
Chop block. Chop block by number, I think it was 76.
Yeah, well, those are the blocks that, if they're indeed they're legitimate, they need to be called because of serious injuries.
15 yards. Oh boy, that is something the Pointers didn't need.
No, talked about a lot of penalties at the end of the three. There were 8 penalties. I think there's been 8 this quarter.
So it's second down and 25 now. Here's Urbanski out of the gun. Stacks up 2 receivers to the near side here. And quickly, the Eagles are after him, and they tear him down.
Good call by Matt.
There's the sack.
Matt Janish on that stunt. Made the right call. Certainly.
Anthony Schumann.
Yeah.
Number 41,
Anthony
Peter
Schumann
Kissling.
along with
Peter
Kissling.
Kissling, you're right.
He was the first guy to
Brings
arrive.
up third down,
That senior
36
defensive back.
yards
He's
to go for the
closing his
Pointers.
career on a
Wow.
high note, isn't he?
Third down and 36.
He is on his way to postseason honors.
Third and 36 now. Think they're going to pass?
I would think.
And quickly, here come the Eagles again.
I'd go with
bringing
the screen.
pressure. There's the pass. Picked off. Oh, no, he dropped it. So close,
Winner
so
complete
close.
pass,
That was Brad
number
Tobin.
85,
Yeah.
Jonte Webb.
Almost had it there, just in and out of his hands. Couldn't hang on.
Tobin got beat early on, but he's made up for it ever since.
Tobin from
Carter
Franklin,
Under,
Wisconsin,
point.
sophomore. So it's going to be fourth down. And it looks like they're going to kick with fourth and 36. 2:06 left. There's the snap, and the kick is away. And the Eagles are just going to let it go.
Yeah, they thought, let's let this. We're not going to even take a chance here.
The Eagles will take over on their own 19-yard line.
O.J. James stops it. The 19-yard line, and the Eagles will take over. And it looks like this one should be in the books, don't you think, Terry?
I would. It'd be interesting to see if we got a penalty on that too.
Oh, did we? Yeah, there's a flag down.
Oh my goodness! I think that was a motion penalty. Declined. No, maybe not. Roughing. Oh, holding. Holding.
So you're going to make them kick it again?
They are.
Oh, why not? So it'll be 4th and 46. This would be a perfect time to fake the punt, don't you think? What do you think, Terry? Perfect time to fake the punt? Huh?
Yeah, either that or run it back in the end zone, run it out of play.
Yeah, give him a safety? I don't know.
I do.
There's the kick. Simonchek is back for this one, but he's going to let it go. And it's going to roll down to the 30-yard line. So the Eagles will get it now. 1st and 10 on the 30 with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. So a couple of first downs. I don't know if the Pointers will use their timeouts. They have 2 timeouts left.
I think you just kneel on it.
Well, if they call a timeout, you're going to have to get a first down out of this.
Trent Smith in too, number 34. Haven't seen him for the last couple games. Running back from Roberts.
And at the Speaker. Comes around the right side, and I think that's the play they opened up the game with.
It is. Trying to pad Speaker statistics is what that is.
He picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Well, Cole Speaker, this is your last opportunity to touch the ball, perhaps, so we're going to give it to you.
2nd and 7.
And the Pointers don't call a timeout. They got 2 left, but they're not using them. Maybe wait till it gets to the 3rd down, and then they'll pull
I think he just managed
timeouts. Minute 10 left now.
You just manage the clock and try to get a first down, or just go down on it and take a knee.
And the Falcons beat the Pioneers. The final score 31-24.
Look at that.
Joey Stutzman will get the first down.
And now it's over.
And that should bring it to that. Well, how about that, though? The Pioneers lost to the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, the Falcons were, according to Mike Schmidt, they were going to upset somebody, and he was right.
They did. So the Falcons will finish 2-9 or 2-8, and Platteville finishes 7-3. And La Crosse will finish 7-3.
Good for Andy Metcalf and Evan Verota. We talked about them too. Logan, Evan's a senior, and Metcalf a sophomore. Gets a big win for them.
It'll be interesting to see what happens between Oshkosh and Whitewater tonight. Here's Speaker again with the ball.
Oh, nice open field tackle, huh?
38 seconds left.
17, Cole Speaker.
And again, the Pointers are not going to use their timeouts. They're going to let that clock tick away. (34-17). And we're hearing that Stout just beat Eau Claire also.
UWSP would like to wish
that brings us to the end here.
Graduating seniors, good luck in your future careers.
And you know, a lot of great seniors on this Eagle team, and guys like Cal Mazer won't be back next year, Jack Dwyer, a couple of the other ones, Ben Wachter, some of the ones you don't even hear their names, Cole Speaker, of course, what a great year he's had, great seasons after one after another, Dominic Labalarte, Jalen Clark, Kyle Cable, Kobe Vines, Nathan Clark, Trent Smith, Ezekiel Yagi, Zach Pierce graduating, Garrett Blasky graduating, Peter Kissling will be graduating, Zach Zilmer, Ryan Flathers, Connor Weirs, Aaron Benson, who had a great day today. We got to really congratulate him on his day. Jesse Orek also graduating. Some of the other seniors here on the team, I think that about wraps. Well, there's Michael Pecos will be graduating also. Great kicker. They've had Anthony Schumann, Zach Blitz, Dan Graff, Zach Baudry. I think that covers all of the seniors. What a great career they've had here at UWL, so we salute them and wish them all the best, don't we, Terry?
We sure do. 26 in total that will be leaving the program, but
Wow.
a lot of encouraging athletes coming back next year, and a big recruiting class, according to Mike Schmidt. So it looks good. The future. Are you surprised? Of course not. Under Mike Schmidt, they were picked to be second. They were picked to have a good season. They did indeed fulfill that prediction, and my prediction is that before too long, they will surpass Whitewater, and they'll be at the top of the WIAC. I mean, I have no doubt about it. Are they in the playoffs? Nope. Mathematically, analytically, no. They don't take into consideration star power or how you close the season or your big wins or your points scored. Mm-hmm. They don't take that into consideration. But they still had a great season. And while we're waiting for statistics, the season is sort of officially over in terms of the fall season, but the Eagles will be getting together before too long because the team is going to Germany over spring break.
Oh, is that right?
And they're leaving, I think, the second week in March, and I think a total of 60, 70 players are going, along with the coaches, going over to Germany, and they will be playing a game over there. And so they're going to before long, they'll get ready for that big trip.
Well, take a look at these final stats that we just got before you tell us your players of the game here. Look at that Joey Stutzman. What a day he had. 165 yards rushing for Stutzman today. 43 yards for Lewandowski. A total of 51 yards rushing for the Eagles today. Fantastic job today. Cole Speaker with 8 catches for 47 yards. Cameron Sorensen had 3 catches for 34 yards. Jake Simonchek with 2 catches for 19 yards. What can you say? They had a number of takeaways, a couple of touchdowns from an interception, and just a great day for the Eagles. It really was.
Well, it was. In fact, you just kind of covered it for me because for the Eagles, Joey Stutzman, absolutely my player of the game. But on the defensive end, I'm going to go with 2 guys that might surprise you. Aaron Benson from Arcadia is my defensive player of the game, along with Zach Zilmer. Played an exceptional game, too. I could list other defensive players, but those 2 kind of stand out. And players of the game for the losing Pointers, who end the season 3-7 and 2-5 in the WIAC. I thought Jonte Webb with 9 catches, a touchdown, 130 yards, along with Donovan Lucas, who played exceptional defensively on All-American Cole Speaker. So despite the fact that Lewandowski didn't have his better day, Speaker didn't have his best day in terms of catching the ball, Sorensen was targeted a few times, but again, great coverage by the Pointer defense. Despite that, wouldn't you know it, the running game, and they hadn't done it all season, the running game emerges and they win the game.
Today, Well, they won the game, so that's a big thing. And the final score is 34-17, and I think that wraps it up here for us for this year, as a matter of fact, for UWL football. As we said, we'll be bringing you basketball at this same location starting next week, next Tuesday night. If you want to check out our complete basketball schedule, go to our website, kqegtv.com, and you'll find it there, and you can pick out every single game that we're going to do. High school games coming up, and we'll get started next week. So, for Luke Saunders on camera, great job he's done for us all season long on camera. We appreciate that. For Terry Erickson, I'm Rick Wilson, and thank you, folks, for joining us and for watching for UWL football on KQEG TV and kqegtv.com. Good night, everybody.
You've been watching Game Day, the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG TV. Today, the Eagles took on the UW Stevens Point Pointers. Our game has been brought to you by 360 Real Estate, helping to build the future of lacrosse. The Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. By Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. By Dahl Honda. Test drive a CR-V today at Dahl Honda at 4th and Cass. by Ace of Lacrosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. And by Howie's on Lacrosse. Before or after the game, make it Howie's on Lacrosse. Thanks for watching college football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.